all alive. Makeup's all done.
Yeah, you look very lovely. Had a shave for a change.
Had a shave, yeah, nicely clean shaven.
Yeah.
Been out in the fresh air all week. So listen, guys, welcome back to the show. Me, Cambo, Josh tonight. Obviously Noah's
Hiding.
grafting away in the background. Tottenham Hotspur against Manchester City. Pretty much the title, I think. If City win it, I can't see them losing. Is it West Ham at home, last game of the season for them? I can't see them,
Moyes though?
Listen, stranger things have happened. I can attest to that myself. But I think this is a different type of Man City team. Arsenal's biggest rivals, Tottenham, beating City and keeping Arsenal in the title race.
It's footy, isn't it? You don't go on the pitch to lose a game, do you? I mean, Guy Neville was kind of spot on with that the other week. I remember 1995 when Liverpool played Blackburn, and half the fans were like that when it was a Redknapp who scored, yeah. We'd be all like that on the ground going, what the fuck's just happened there? And then half were going, yeah. It was just a weird feeling seeing we beat Blackburn, and then when we heard United had fucked up against West Ham, it was just...
And Dalglish was in charge
of Blackburn, so we thought that we had a real affiliation with Blackburn there.
As a Liverpool fan there, would you have been okay with Liverpool losing to stop Man United winning the league?
I'd have been okay with it, of course I would. But I mean, I was still happy we won a game of footy because I was only a kid back then. Man
United that afternoon drew against West Ham away.
Yeah.
And
you can't
that's
have
the thing
defense.
about it. It's like Tottenham. I think of what Pentecostal who's come out this week and spoke about the pitches in the stadium being pitches of Bill Nicholson and that lifting trophies, and he's challenged the players to be the next people on the wall. Yeah. And the only way you do that at these type of big clubs with these huge stadiums is by winning trophies. So for them tonight, pressure being off a little bit in terms of, but also as a team and as a manager in the Premier League, he'll be desperate to win the game. Honestly, and on art, I think he's like, so if Pep's the new iPhone, I think Ange is like a couple of versions behind. Always trying to update the software, but the Conquer, you look at the Conquer shine tonight. Usually when he dresses well, shines as Conquer.
He dresses awful, look at some of the gear Guardiola wears.
Lad, he dresses well sometimes as well. He's how old he is? He's 50, must be 50, Pep.
Lad, it's fucking 23 degrees. You've got a fucking polo neck on.
My granddad got buried in that polo neck. Something like that. Honestly, look at him.
I think there's a polo. There's our first polo tonight, Noah.
Pep's jumper.
Is Pep Guardiola well dressed? Do we consider him well dressed? No. I do. Listen, I'm just... maybe I'm a scruffy bastard.
No opinions.
Maybe I'm a scruffy bastard. But I think, do you know what? He's quite smart. He always presents quite well. He's the best manager in the world.
Well, it's that. No one can argue. No one can put a good argument against that. But I mean, he's definitely not the best dressed manager.
Who's number two? Who's the second best manager in the world?
You're just fucking like that with your fishing like that.
I'm just asking you, if he's the best in the world,
currently
second
he's the
best in the world. Are we all in agreement here that Pep's the best manager in the world?
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
Okay, so who's second?
Klopp.
Ancelotti.
It's a tough one. I'd say Ancelotti's third. I'd say Ancelotti's third. I said, listen, it's opinions. Klopp could walk into any team.
It is Ancelotti, to be fair.
Ancelotti's third.
Ancelotti. I like Klopp, but it's Ancelotti.
It's a good argument, I'm saying.
Klopp's grown on me.
It's a good argument.
Would there be an argument to say, is Simeone ahead of Klopp?
No, was he fuck?
Is Klopp in fourth here? Does he get a medal?
Klopp.
I like Sturridge makes Guardiola look half okay there.
No, I'd wear that jacket Sturridge has got on.
Really?
Yeah, I would. I wouldn't wear his earring, but I'd wear his jacket. I would listen to that. I'm a trisexual.
Man, they don't do them your size. Don't do them in your size, lad. You've got to be in shape to get in them Prada jackets.
I've got to buy that.
To be fair, you can get in Micah's Cardi.
Look at that Cardi. That Cardi and that shirt combo's horrendous.
So is Sturridge well dressed? I
like his jacket.
I'm not saying he's badly dressed. He seems quite smart. I wouldn't wear the stuff he wears, but...
I wouldn't wear the stuff he wears, but I don't mind that jacket.
He clearly spends a few quid on it.
It's better than that fucking Cardi. Look at that roll neck, mate.
What about
Jesus.
Micah's...
No, is
get up here.
No, have you seen? It's got like a black shirt on with like a grey Cardi like over the collar. Watch.
Must be hard to get decent clubbing if you make it out the size with me. He's absolute tank when he was like 15, 16, 17.
Giacomo's got some...
he's like a block, isn't he? He's like a block.
He reminds me of Achim Fenwick a little bit. He just turned himself into a bulldozer.
Look at
the size of him, lad.
Look.
What do you want to roll
looks all right
with Mike's? Look at the size of him.
That black collar shirt.
Redknapp's a big fella, you know.
Redknapp's 6'2", isn't he?
Redknapp's a big fella. Sturridge is like...
Sturridge
must
is
be
6.
six. Yeah,
Sturridge is 6, yeah. What a player he was, by the way.
Sturridge.
Oh,
it was interesting getting Jim Cassell on the pod, weren't it? And he was talking about Sturridge.
Yeah,
he was clearly the most talented kid that went through our academy. I've seen him score goals like where you just go, my God. But he just... I don't know what it was with him. Whether it was... As he became a senior, he got a bit of a reputation for being kind of injury prone or a sick note or had to be 100% fit to play. But that was what Gareth Bale had. You know, everyone said that about Gareth Bale. Said if he's not 100%, he ain't playing. Whereas, like, I'll level with you once. You were very rarely at 100%. You were always carrying something, especially as you got into the back end of the season. Yeah. Whatever league you were playing in.
Well, that was a story Stephen said about Suarez, didn't he? Remember when he said Suarez would play through anything and said once his foot was swelled up like a balloon, said but he wants to play. I can't remember what game it was. Said so he was, let's say he's like a size 7. So yeah, he got someone size 9 to play that game. He had a little injection, his foot was like that. So he had 2 odd size boots on, he scored 2. He said Suarez was just a freak like that. But like you said, Sturridge, twisted sock, he'd be out for 2 weeks, one of them.
But that's the thing, isn't it? Because you're saying, you know, what is the... Like, yeah, it's great being a mega talented player. So do you want, in your team, I don't know, maybe we differ here. In your team, do you want someone who's mega talented, but in a 38-game season is only going to play 24? Or do you want someone who's a little bit less talented that plays 30? Or even a little bit less talented who plays all 38?
I'm going to go 24.
Yeah?
Yeah, because I want 2 or 3 of them. Because we've got the Liverpool's team, we've got Jota, we've got Thiago.
Where's he been this year, Thiago?
He come back and went off with it.
Anyway, I don't want to digress because we'll have people who might be interested in City.
Hang on, just on the first couple of questions, we've got some early people in the chat room here. Is Xabi Alonso getting a top 3 at the moment?
No, he's not. He hasn't done it.
Look, it's just a suggestion.
He's probably one of the top rookie managers out there. Can you name me a hotter young, like if you were saying a hot young band? Yeah. You name me a hotter young manager than Xabi Alonso.
He's just broke the unbeaten streak.
Like, to be fair, there's Ebery's candles fucking...
burns out. Do you know the next...
He's a good coach, you know.
The next young one coming through is Ipswich manager.
Kieran McKenna,
He's going to be a top coach.
Doing well,
yeah. But no, Alonso, he could do it undefeated treble. It's ridiculous, isn't it?
Yeah, I've watched a couple of the games. Like I watched the Roma game the other day. It was because they needed to score, or they could be beat. It's not like I think City have fucking battered them. Man City have fucked them. Leverkusen, great as he is, he's got some good players. I like the boy Florian Wirtz. I think he's fantastic.
He's world class. He's world class.
And I think Xabi's done an incredible job, and they're going to be a good side. It'll be interesting to see because remember Mourinho, then top managers come through it like a Porto.
I know what you mean, yeah.
They don't come through always like Pep at Barcelona. You know, like Ancelotti at AC Milan. People forget where these people came through. Like Pep and Ancelotti were handed the keys to the kingdom, clearly because of how good they were as players and how good coaches and young coaches they were. But they're the best 2 in the world for me. I think Big Jurgen's number 3, and I think Simeone is a close 4th. Mainly, and I say that because I think Simeone's wasted more money than Klopp.
Yeah.
So I look at the reasons, why is Jurgen Klopp leaving Liverpool this year? And I go, is that because FSG have gone, no, we need this Michael Edwards back, and he does all the transfers, and Jurgen's gone, not having that.
Well, that's why he left in the first place. That was the rumour I'm going round at the start of it, why Edwards left. It was over Jordan Henderson's contract. Michael Edwards was
so what number in the world is Arne Slot then?
Arne Slot's not coming. This is what's weird for me as Liverpool.
No, hang on a minute. You're the biggest club in the world. You're getting rid of the 3rd best manager in the world, right? Which we've all accepted. So if you're on a selling club and you're at a Real Madrid, Galacticos, which is what you claim to be, what number manager's Arne Slot in the world?
Listen, he's not even top 10. But he's not coming in.
You fucking didn't know him last week.
I didn't know. Well, I'm sorry. I didn't know. I knew him, but I didn't know much about him. That's all.
So we got to accept it. Something's not right at Liverpool. We're talking about the Glazers, and did we see the scenes at Old Trafford when it rained the other day?
Christ.
Did you see it?
Hell. That was outrageous.
Talk about
from the bottom to the
floods.
Yeah.
You know, if that was a sign of, and he's here today, Noah's Ark. I've never seen anything like that. The water was cascading down.
It was like,
yeah, literally, it's falling down.
It looked like a waterfall going down the steps.
Again,
it was horrific.
I know they've spent on the stadium and they've done that with the Boston Red Sox and all that, and you've seen him Billy Bean. But I think this is a big summer for FSG. I think Liverpool need big investments in the team because your Thiagos and all that clearly can.
Yeah, we do.
Is he relying on the kids to come through?
But I think a little bit, and also relying on Michael Edwards' genius in terms of his analytics and what he does.
Arnie Slot's like?
No, well, this is not what we've been told in the press is Arnie Slot's not coming in as a manager. He's coming in as a head coach, which is a bit baffling for me because so he's not going to have a say in most of the stuff that goes on behind the scenes, like players coming and going. He's just going to coach the players on how Liverpool play.
So Michael Edwards is your manager, isn't it?
Michael Edwards is the Michael Edwards and Ward's come back as well.
Yeah, Ward's back.
And we've got
Julian
Ward's come back. So they've all come back since Klopp's left. So that's what they had the split, didn't they, a couple of years ago? And then you've got the sporting director. What's his name from Bournemouth? What's his name? No,
yeah,
from
used to play.
Used to play. What's his name?
Richard Hughes.
Richard Hughes.
Yeah.
So you got
Liverpool
sporting director Liverpool.
Great banner.
So you got Edwards, Richard Hughes, Ward, and then you've also got this kid from Sporting who's come across to oversee the youth coming through and stuff. So we're trying to restructuring the whole club from top to bottom. But Edwards is going to be picking on stats alone.
I don't like that.
I know it's a bit weird for me.
I don't fucking like that.
That's what I'm saying. So he's coming as a head coach, not as a manager.
We'll see.
So I'm saying it's a test, but this is my opinion.
With you, yeah, it's a big gamble.
It is a big gamble.
Big gamble for Liverpool.
But my view of it is, okay, say it doesn't pay off in 1 year. Do we go for Alonso then?
Hang on a minute.
That's the angle I think we can go at.
Possibly, but I'm also saying if you're going to go that way, you need to give it a bit of time to bed in because it might take 6 or 7 years to bear fruit.
Oh, no, we're not going to give it 7 years. It's a fundamental shift.
What I'm saying, Man United probably need to transition to that. And the Glazers, that's been a big thing of the Man United fans transitioning into that. Man City kind of done it without because Cheeky Bergstein and Fran Soriano came in and Pep came in and that's the holy trinity for them.
Yeah.
So they kind of do that, and Pep's the head coach, but it's like the one and the same thing.
Yeah.
Sheikh Mansour puts the money in, and they're the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Liverpool have obviously gone for that because they're going, right, we're losing Klopp. We wanted Xabi Alonso, and we'd done everything to get him in and tried to stay on that marquee manager.
Yeah.
But now what it looks like is, right, this is the perfect chance for us then to implement a sport and director model and hire a head coach, and then if that doesn't work, we can then go Galactico manager.
That's my view.
It's a sensible strategy.
So I think we've gone for Alonso, failed, and we've gone, right, okay, let's give Edwards and co a chance at doing that model, what they wanted to do all along.
Yeah.
And if it fails, we can still go back for Alonso, 12 months, 18 months, whatever. I think that's what we're doing.
Well, we'll see, won't we? See. The proof will be in the pudding, but I do think it's a dangerous shift for them. We haven't listened to these tonight, have we?
The teams are out and listen.
Looks like an X-ray.
We'll have to be careful not to fall into Cambo's red echo chamber here and just end up talking about Liverpool, even though they're out the title race, thanks to the greatest team on
managerial merry-go-round now. Because I look at Thomas Tuchel and I think, is Ten Hag going to stay?
No.
Thomas Tuchel?
Well, did you hear McAteer? Was it last night? What show does he do over in...
Yeah, he jumps on with Kesey and Andy Gray.
So he was saying he wouldn't name the Man United player, but he was saying, I was speaking to the United player, I live close to him, and the noises from him was that he's gone, and the noises that he was giving him coming in was Southgate. He said they spoke more about Southgate. They spoke more about Southgate than about Tuchel. McAteer went to mention Tuchel to him, and he went, yeah. But he said Southgate's the one that looks like could be. It's so that was
it does make sense when you think about it. Today,
it joins the dots.
They're all in the same thing. It's all British.
Dots.
Man United are the British club.
Yeah.
Jim Ratcliffe's a hero. Dave Brailsford an hero. But we got them.
Yeah.
Because there's big questions to be answered about that bag of blood from Dave Brailsford. I don't think Man United. I think it's a dangerous appointment for Man U.
Well,
because he's involved in that, and I know I like Dave, and I think he's a methodical planner. But that's a mad thing that happened there.
It is a mad thing, but I mean, how many people are asked about it now?
I suppose, lad, I am.
I know you are, but I mean, you are, but in the grand, they're like, okay, we know what they were up to then. How good's he with United? They're not asked about that in the past. So I don't think anyway. I don't think that.
Sport of edge benefit. Well, as Liverpool fan, Man City, so Man City win the league. You have to be careful here because I don't like him. I think he's an absolute fucking idiot. Goldbridge. But I think he's had a cease and desist order for the watch-alongs.
Really?
No,
Yeah,
he has mentioned...
About, which is fucking scary. We're living in weird times anyway, freedom of speech, weird times, which we'll talk about on another day.
You can't call City the Lance Armstrong of footy no more because you get cease and desist.
But I'm saying, we've got to talk about this.
You can't because you get cease and desist by Man City.
Is financial doping the same as doping?
Well, I seen Messi got the comment you made about Messi. Was only reading through them last week.
Touched nerve with the few,
touched the right nerve, yeah.
I'm just saying it has to be. I'm not saying, but I'm saying we have to. It has to be considered. Can we? Are we meant to just forget it?
No, of course. Listen, if everyone had the same opinion on everything, it'd be world to be shit, wouldn't it? So you need to have difference of opinion.
Messi,
that's what I mean.
Which he is.
He is.
But why isn't anyone going? But it's a bit different.
But I agree
Lance
with
Armstrong was brilliant before he was doping. He was still world class. He just went on to the next level.
I still respect Lance Armstrong because in that sport, you don't have a chance of winning that unless you're doping.
Yeah, you don't.
Same in the Olympics. I told you the Victor Conti. We've got to get into that. I've got to get Victor Conti on the show. Let's try and get him on the podcast. Or somebody in that thing, because there's a lot unknown about that where you go.
Yeah.
And the money involved in football now.
Well, look, it wheels back around, doesn't it? So obviously, Guardiola, my question, I absolutely think City's squad are on some kind of doping. Like, there's no two ways about it.
You know that Pep's got
Arsenal
two...
as well.
Pep had
allegedly,
two failed
allegedly,
tests.
yeah. But,
Pep had two failed tests.
Yeah.
I think Fernando alone.
He brought his doctor from... It was from over from Italy to Spain,
but
didn't
then
he?
He got cleared, later on he got cleared, so I don't know what went on with it. But he did fail. Well, Jaap Stam had a couple.
Oh, that was in Italy, because allegedly they were all that in Italy, weren't they? They were all that.
If they were buying referees and fucking buying players and all that, which it seems like they were. But then you're getting back in now to the Everton thing at the Ansegers. Do you know what I mean? So,
but then if you think you're saying buying referees and that, and then look what Barca have been pulled through the mud under Pep's time about buying more referees and stuff. I know we'll never know.
AC Milan will never know.
But this kind of the shit smell has been following Pep wherever he's gone, kind of thing.
Listen,
you know what I mean?
I agree.
Listen, I can't judge anything other than what I see on the football pitch. So
and the outrageous.
Spend all the fucking money you want, as loads of teams have done, billions. But it's about knitting a football team together and finding a way of playing. And no matter what the 115 charges, whether or not they've doped or any, it's the Lance Armstrong approach for me to go, they're still the best fucking team. Lance Armstrong's got to win the race. Like, he's still got to do all the training. Even if they have financially paid play, I don't even know what they're alleged to have done. I haven't seen the charges, but I don't think Evan should have, and Forrest shouldn't have been deducted points for overspending money. I'm like, hang on a minute, it's about what happens on the pitch. If you had 12 players in one game, you go, hang on a minute, you cheeky cunts, you can't have 12 players in one game.
Yeah, but
you can't
having £130 million worth of left backs in the Premier League as backup, that's some kind of fucking advantage, isn't it?
But we live in a capitalist society. If you've got it, shouldn't you be able to spend it?
I've got City's charges here. They've had 54 times for failing to provide accurate financial information. 54 charges. 14 for failing to provide accurate details for player and manager payments from 2009 to 2018. 5 times failure to comply with UEFA's ruling. 7 breaches of Premier League PSR from 15 to 18. 35 failures to cooperate with Premier League investigations. Well, that's what the charge. So it's basically a load of, I'm not saying a load of shit charges. There's no financial charge with Everton and Forest. They're just all, you've been fucking at the balls here, giving us black accounts and all stuff like that. So
is that not worse though than overspending?
That's far worse because how do you
get deducted points for overspending money, right?
Because
we didn't balance our books, but we overspent. We haven't ripped anyone off. We haven't not paid anybody, and we get points deducted. Everton and Forest, but they've actually lied about their accounts by the sounds of it.
That's allegedly
lied about the accounts, and that in my books, if you're lying, why are you lying?
Well, that was on the wiki.
What you lying for?
On that wiki footy leaks thing, they had their emails with Mancini getting paid from in other countries and that. So that's where this has all come from.
We know something happened because they started pulling Robinho out of their arse bin. So you have to pay people to get people from Real Madrid, and some of the players they sign, fucking hell, they sign some of the best players in the world.
Did they sign Kaka? They done deal, wasn't it? How close? That was super close, that one.
Anyway, to win and be a big football club, though, you need to spend money. So the City have just gone, by the sounds of it, fuck yous, we're spending money.
But you know what's really clever, and you might not have even read into this one, is the new financial fair play rules. So City can't fudge them because they took it out their hands. So what they've said is, okay, because City, so currently what City doing is allegedly falsifying accounts.
Allegedly it won't cover your ass, you know.
It does.
It fucking doesn't.
So,
I'm fucking telling you. I'm telling you, it doesn't cover your ass. I'm telling you.
So, but what the Premier League have done anyway, they've said, okay, your TV rights, what the money comes in for TV rights, what you can't control, you can spend 4.5 times that. Every club in the Premier League can spend 4.5 times that. Done. There's only 2 clubs who are currently overspending it, that's City and Chelsea. The rest, I think Liverpool are about 40 million in the red, in the black, and the rest of it goes down a scale. So Everton could spend another 200 million without getting charged. So that's a better way of doing it, controlling it, because no one can kind of.
I know we had Kieran Maguire on the podcast to tell us about that.
No, well, this is since Kieran's been on.
But this is what I'm saying. So that is even.
That's better.
But again, the damage has been done for Everton and Forest, hasn't it? So what's going to happen now? Like, what's going to happen? Is everyone now going to go, okay, well, right, we're all going to do things properly now? Is this what?
Well, no.
Or do you always, like...
The big thing for me is there's no control over the debt, and Everton are the biggest one for it. The debt's spiralling out of control, and that's going to have an effect on the fans eventually, like it did for Pompey in 2010, where your club goes bust because your owners are spending it, but they're basically insolvent. They need loans every month to pay wages, and it looks like I haven't got a loan yesterday or today for 150 million from an insolvency specialist, debt lender or something. It's just nothing. So they're getting loans and they're £1 billion in debt. Everton are £1 billion.
£1 billion worth of assets?
No, but they're £1 billion in debt. So, but this is just lending money to pay players and more. It's just, I think they had one of the in the top 10 wage bills in Europe or something silly.
Well, you got 250 million, Jared Bramfight, haven't we?
Yeah, easy.
Yeah.
But that's his right foot, isn't it?
If you had him and Saliba, I think that's the best partnership in the league.
You've seen that the statistics today, best defender in the Premier League this season.
Can we just talk about
firstly
the team that we went back for, team of the year? I had a few people, and they'll know who they are, who pushed back and were like, how have you fucking left Rodri out of team of the year? He's the best midfielder in the league, and they're right on that.
He's in my team.
They're right on that. The reason I left him out, as I told them, was I just felt Rice, based on how good of a season he's had to his normal, and Rodri has not quite been at the level he was maybe last season, which is hard to be at because he was you know, impeccable, and I just went with Rice because.
But did you just see that stat that was on the telly then? When Rodri was missing, they've lost 3.
Yep.
When he's missing,
but I know what
they never lose games like that.
But I think what you're saying is half right, but I also...
And I level with you. The reason I give it Rice was, I thought Rice was in form at the key moments towards the end of the season, and he showed that extra gear by playing a little bit further forward. And I thought, you know what? If I could have one or two of them at the minute, one or the other, right now, I'd take Rice. And by the way, the pair of them, that you could put a Rizzler paper between the two of them.
Yeah, I agree with that. But I mean, I think also what you're saying, Rodri was outstanding last season. I don't think he's dropped the level. I just think Phil Foden's gone up 2 or 3 levels above him. And even De Bruyne has gone a level up again.
De Bruyne has had an in and out season by his own standards.
He's started 14 games or something.
I know, because the injury, he's had an injury-disrupted season. And even when he came back, don't forget, he was knocking the fucking new haircut.
Yeah, he was.
He was knocking the future... Is a future army? Oh, Johnny Bravo. He was knocking the Johnny Bravo out, weren't he? KDB. And it took a bit for everyone to get their head around it, because they were like, hang on a minute. Kid from Home Alone, he had...
What's a buzz?
Shouldn't be going with the big quiff here. Like, come on, Kev. And no one took him serious for a little bit. No. And I still don't think he's got it back. I think he still needs to grow into that haircut. But he's got to go up a level.
There was a stat on him this season in game minutes. He's created the most chances, average most chances in minutes this season in the history of the Premier League. So he's
in that short.
in game minutes.
Per ratio.
So he's created the most big chances in the history of the Premier League. So he's been like, he's when he's played,
I mean,
he's been...
people who've seen City live every week will probably have a different opinion, because once you see a game live and the highlights and stuff, or if you're watching the game live sometimes...
When you watch the Bruyne live, you know, you've seen him live yourself.
When you go in the game every week, you get it...
you know,
you get a better feel for them, don't you? But anyway, I went with Rice and I had to defend it, and I'm happy with it. I can stand behind the decision, but also it's tough to pick a team of the year because some fucking good players now. Loads had Pickford in as the goalie. It's
not a bad shout. I said that to myself. It's not a bad shout, but I mean,
maybe it's just my opinion.
Because Pickford was it the second most clean sheets or something?
Did you not see what Big Nev said about him?
No.
Neville Southall?
No. What did he say?
He makes him nervous.
He said
makes me like a cat on a hot tin roof.
He is a brain fart, Pickford, but he can pull off worldy saves, and he saved Everton loads of times this season.
He's a bit of a marmite.
Look how many women are at the game there. Look at them all. Woman again.
You're Evertonian, how can you say that?
I'm saying it's great to see so many women at the game feeling safe and secure in the stadiums nowadays. I've never seen so many women feeling safe and secure and looking secure. Phones out, jewellery out at stadiums these days. Great to see.
Yeah, that's standing behind this.
And you know what's good to see again tonight? No women commentators on the men's game. Kelly Dalglish.
Oh,
and the lads having a chat. It's good.
Good stuff.
Time. So tonight, lads, I'm on the IPAs. I've got a couple of different ones. Glenafreek, but it's a swirling tides, this fella. 6%. He sold into me. And then this one's from Bootle. Proper sound beers or something like that, but it's cold beer. It's a 7.2% West Coast.
7.2.
Brewed out the river out.
Yeah. Have some mad shouts tonight with that.
No, shout out to Glenafreek, they're nice, they're a local brewery, yeah. But 5 minutes to go, we want to get our predictions out.
I've done mine.
In. Shake it all about. Cool.
Spurs have got 8 players injured, City have only got 1. Okay.
I just can't see Spurs laying the glove on these. I think City are at a different level.
But do you know the 4 times we've played them, they haven't won once here at the stadium or scored a goal?
City haven't?
No, in the league.
It's a bit of a bogey stadium for them.
Changes tonight. 4-1.
They beat them in the FA Cup, didn't they, in January? But they have in the league, they haven't laid the glove on them. Oh, there's the little fella there.
Have you seen the new update on flash scores as well, by the way? Heavy?
Yeah, well, you get the
yeah.
The shape.
You've always been able to get the shape, but you've got the neck shots, yeah.
Yeah.
The what?
There he
is.
Big Erling. How did it take Erling Haaland out? I haven't put him back in. When
you fancy team?
A couple of weeks ago.
Oh, you dusted though, aren't you? I'm the same.
Did you have Guardiola?
He's literally couldn't be arsed for the last bit.
He's got a feck. His face goes into his neck.
Haaland?
Yeah, he's got a full feck.
I've got one of them, apparently.
I've never noticed
you. I've got a chin.
Yeah, neither's Erling Haaland.
So you go to separate it.
See what you...
Nice big game this though, lads.
That's massive. Spurs can still finish forward.
I think 3-1.
I'm going
4-1, I've gone City.
2-1 City, I'm going.
Right.
3-1 City.
2-1 City.
I'm going to go for... I'm going to go, just to be indifferent, I'm going to go for 2-2.
Oof. Listen, it's
Desmond, yeah.
It could be.
But I still don't think it's over. Everton have got the Blues last game of the season. Arsenal have got the Blues.
Take them on there on the edge.
If Dyche has got his tracksuit on, it's fucking win for Everton, isn't it?
Imagine Spurs.
I can't believe I can't believe he's sold out on the
tracksuit.
Did he used to wear trackies ever at Burnley? He used to wear a suit for training.
That's not him. He's obviously been that desperate for the results. He's gone right. And I've heard there was a bit of a clear the air after the 6-0. We watched the game here. They were fucking dreadful.
Shite, weren't they?
Dreadful. And I think they've gone in and had a bit of a clear the air.
And someone's gone, take your fucking suit off.
I'll level with you. Dicey makes the lads wear shinies for training, doesn't he?
Yeah.
So he's asked the lads, he said to the players, they've had a bit of a clear the air, and he said, listen, fucking, that's not good enough for Everton, etc, etc. Give me some feedback, what do we need to change? And I think the lads have gone, listen, training in pads is a fucking... So he's gone, and he's given a little bit of leeway to them.
And
there's a couple of little things that have been said. I don't know the gist of it, but one of them was the pads. So he must have gone, I don't know what, when he's gone home and must have been thinking, and he's ended up changing the suit of the trackie.
Yes, yeah.
And you've got a performance. And then they haven't fucking looked back, have they? Ended Liverpool season, which is obviously winning the title for Everton. Have you got the DVD on order, Josh?
Yeah.
Well, the only
It's not out
positive,
till it's not out till
the only saving
last game of the
grace,
season, but it's
I
on
got the
order.
last-
Got the pre-release.
50,000, so I got the last couple there.
the only saving grace is if City win the
Put
next,
them in a time capsule.
if City win these next 2 games, Liverpool's defeat Liverpool could have beat Palace and Everton and still wouldn't win the league. So it was kind of fucking irrelevant. I think
Right.
anyway. That's my fucking in my head what I think.
So what are we going for there?
I'm going for 2-1
Correct
City.
score. 2-1 City.
3-1 me.
3-1 City.
Yeah. You going first goal
2-1.
scorer?
7.5 to 1.
First goal, right?
Erling, innit? The big fella.
I'm going to go for someone different. So I'm going to go for Kevin De Bruyne.
Yeah, that's not someone different, is it? That's just the second best one.
No, I'm just going Kevin De Bruyne. Yeah, no, I think Foden's your second best man.
So De Bruyne.
Oh, nice, I like one of them little things.
Oh, they're outrageous, them, aren't they? Aniseed,
yeah.
Aniseed licorice. Never had one. Fucking hell, lad. 41, never had an aniseed licorice thing in his life. Like bet builder.
Couldn't eat them when it was trying to stay in shape.
It has to be quick. It's kicked off. Where do you
Oh,
feel
does
that?
it? Oh, yeah.
Doing in play one.
Oh, shit.
3-1. What do you say now? 4-0? 4-1. I'm going to go for 2-0.
City will pump these tonight. They play too high of a line against the pace that City have got on the front four.
They've got that Dragosan starting.
I
at
know,
the-
Yeah,
don't
I like
care,
him, you know.
Josh. Listen,
I like him.
No, I don't.
I
think he's
haven't
rash.
seen him.
I think he's
I haven't
good,
seen
mate.
anything.
I think he's rash. I think Romero's rash, and I think Van der Veen's
I think
good,
Romero's
but
a good
gets too
player.
high and relies on his pace. And these are this quick on the front four for City. You ain't gonna fucking see him. If they get the other side, yeah, you're not seeing him again. Come on, City!
Trying to get this thing because we're in play.
Oh, you're having a bet?
Trying to put it on now, yeah, we're in play, though.
I can't even be arsed at the bar that much.
I'll tell everyone my bet builder, and I've got City to win,
I've done a little shit. I've done
Dragosan to be carded, De Bruyne to score or assist, Maddison to score or assist, and 7+ Man City corners. That's 60 to 1.
I would have Dragosan at Liverpool, mate.
Really?
I think, you're telling me Matip's on its way out.
I'd rather Van der Ven.
Oh, yeah, obviously Van der Ven, but we're not getting him now, are we? They paid 50 million for him. He's what's he worth now? 100 million?
Do you think he's that good, yeah?
Yeah, he's class. Quick, great on the ball. He had a stinker though against these, was it? The FA Cup. Was it against these, was it? Got put in his ass twice, remember? Was it Newcastle?
So why the Spurs concede loads of fucking goals if he's that
Because
good?
they played that high line and it's just... look how the space between the forwards and the defence is about 18 yards. Ridiculous.
The Liverpool not by a high line?
Not as high as Spurs. Or Villa and... for me, Villa and Spurs, the two highest line in the league. I think Liverpool are not far behind, but these Spurs is what you see tonight. It's ridiculous.
The keeper's done well. Keeper for Spurs.
Very well.
Cardio he has, yeah.
The first,
Cardio.
especially the first half of the season,
Yeah, he's done really well.
he was really good.
Yeah, I agree.
I mean, he had a couple of brain farts, but like, who didn't this season?
Yeah.
I'm saying, so who's
part of being a
goalie
goalkeeper,
of the
innit?
year then? Who's the best goalie this
But
season?
I still got to go for
I
Arsenal's
think
cat.
that's the
Raya.
hardest one.
Raya?
It's not.
Because you can say Raya, you can say...
Who's got the most
You
clean
can say
sheets?
Pickford.
Raya?
Is
It's
it
not
Raya?
Pickford's fault. Everton can't score goals.
It's
Like, how many times
I-
he saved us?
I know he's still shit, but if you put
He's a good goalie.
another keeper, oh look at that Brad Friedel there on the right.
Looks
See
a
him?
bit like him, it's not. But it looks
It
a bit
is.
like him. That weren't Brad Friedel, lad.
Unless that was his
That's
fucking
like-
It wasn't
doppelganger.
Brad Friedel, wasn't
That
it?
was his doppelganger.
I
That
swear that wasn't Brad Friedel. It's someone
was
on
either Brad
Spurs.
Friedel or Ten Hag.
No, it's someone on Spurs is...
Isn't
Arne
he-
Slot looks a bit like that, but it wasn't him either.
Yeah, Arne Slot looks like he's Brad Friedel.
How good's this Grasvidal been in the last... Grasvidal,
Who's that?
goal now?
Who's that? Guardiol.
Come on, lad. You were on the podcast with Viduka the other day. I could hear you speaking
Guardiola.
almost fluent Croatian, and then you can't
Listen,
get
I'm
it
that
right.
busy.
mad how-
Lads, I'm not busy, preoccupied with me golf
That's
game
a
at the
foul.
minute.
It's
Honest to God.
it's mad
I've got the
how his accent is a Croatian. You know when he starts naming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Choluka.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's mad.
I know where to go now.
But then
We're
goes
going out
full
to
Aussie as
Croatia.
well.
Then
We're
goes full
going to do a
Aussie.
vox
Yeah.
pop for the Patreons for the with the Croatian
Croatia
team
game
and
in the
we're
Euros.
allowed to do the Croatia game. Harry Finley's on for the podcast. Listen, I've got a podcast coming with one of Britain's greatest gamblers in a few weeks. Harry Finley, who's
Torture everybody
obsessed
knows.
with South American football. If you remember him, he had the great racehorse Denman. Remember
Yeah,
Denman?
Yeah.
But he's also on like the champion Irish dog and all, like
Yeah.
dog racing. he's in millions and millions betting on horses, in with trainers, everything. Mad story. And he's a mad footy head. So he was big mates with, I think, Matthew Benham, who owned Brentford, and Tony Bloom. He used to advise Tony Bloom. And someone, a little dicky bird, tells me, I'll have to ask him when I get him in here, tells me he had an hand in getting McAllister from the club he was at to Brighton. So I've been back and forth with them on the WhatsApp, and he sent me all these videos from like Maradona's birthplace in Lanús, and like he said I had 6 weeks out in South America, and he goes on the fans with all the ultras and all that.
Brilliant.
It'll be an incredible podcast, because he said my big passion was football. So but obviously I know from the horse racing and all that. So
he supports. It was.
Well, he'll tell us. I don't know. We'll fucking find out. But he'll be a fascinating character, because them gamblers who are having 200, 300, 400, 500, 600 grand down, that's some money like that. Betting on that.
But
on
it's just numbers to them when it becomes that large, innit? They're just
imagine how much he's won or lost.
No.
We'll find out.
Ask him.
Oh, fucking hell.
No,
Quick one here. Who do you want to win out of the title race, City or Arsenal?
City.
City all day, yeah.
But I want City to win when the season kicks off.
Yeah?
Not Newcastle?
Or Newcastle.
So if you go back and only play for one...
Yeah, Burnley,
if you go back and only play for one club you played for, who would it be?
Marseille.
Yeah.
Yeah, great shout. Obviously,
that's a good shout, that actually, yeah. It's massive.
I'd play my old career. Even though I love
did you watch them against Atalanta? Did you watch it?
Yeah, they got fucking battered, like.
They were brilliant in the first leg, you know.
Good side, that Atalanta, though, aren't they?
Marseille, the biggest club you played for?
Yeah, the only team I played for, they won the European Cup.
Yeah.
City, I didn't play. When I played for them, they'd won a
European Cup. They weren't
Man
Man City.
No, when I played for Marseille, they'd won a European Cup. When I played for City, they hadn't. They have now, so whoever plays for City now, they've already won one.
Yeah.
It's different. You play for Liverpool before they won a European Cup.
They
play
were
for them
Liverpool,
after, it's different. So, yeah.
Marseille,
yeah.
Good.
By a mile, like. Not even close. Because City, when I played for City, weren't as big as Olympique Marseille.
But I thought
they are a big club now, City.
But wasn't me personally, your best time was probably that?
Save.
Was that well, you know?
Was that Newcastle? That was your best performance? I think so, anyway.
No, like I had little spells. It's hard to have... When you're playing at this level, the players are so good that you're playing against. Like, it's hard to have a dominant spell. You know, you're putting fires out most weeks unless you're playing for the big boys. You know, or you're having a fucking dogfight with the teams that are below you.
Yeah.
Or you're having a fucking bar level game with the teams at your level. But there's 6 or 7 teams that you're just not at your level. They're just too good.
Yeah.
Because they just got the best players in the world in them. And the refs are like all dead matey with them, because they go, hey, all right, Wazza, can I have your shirts after? They just kick fuck out of you, and you touch them and they go, yeah, like hard. You're like, he's fucking just a kick fuck out of me there.
Give me a shirt.
But he's getting the shirt. You know, it's you know, I'm not saying that's a big part, but that is a big part of it. So the bigger clubs do get better decisions.
Well, the ex-refs...
VAR's level that playing field a little bit, I do think. But I want VAR out the game. I think I've crossed the threshold with it. And I had a few of the guys from who were in that little campaign reach out to me. And I'm like, I don't think I feel that strongly against it, because I do feel it is a technology that could be used correctly, but we're not at the risk of getting even more traffic wardens in the game.
Yeah, it's the idiot that controlling technology. That's the problem.
This is the thing.
Did you watch any of the playoffs in the week?
No.
League playoffs?
I've seen a couple of them, but they were meant to be snooze fest. I was in the golf club all week. I literally play golf every day. I'm away to Turkey, aren't I, Monday with the lads golfing, so...
You're getting your eye in, yeah?
I've got it. So competitive, you know what I mean? And I've got the bug back. Been watching the build-up to like the
PGA this weekend.
Yeah. I've never watched golf on a Tuesday. I'm watching the interviews of Max Oman and that. Go, right, Max, what's going on at this golf course? Did anyone see Rory at the weekend?
Yeah.
Oh, good, wasn't he?
That's how Hogan.
Looked like he was back.
He was good.
Yeah. I don't think his wife's seen him at the weekend.
So anyway, yeah, you can't beat when the weather's good. Is he not offside?
No.
I thought he looked half a yard.
A few to land to the way now, aren't he? Where's Garvey and that?
Golfing.
They're in
Portugal,
yeah.
Portugal.
Still need to go on a golfing
That's
holiday.
our
Not be on
chance.
one.
No,
I'm not into them.
Yet, lad. You can't have a golfing holiday, yeah?
Not into them, sweet.
Which
I
ones?
told you he's offside. He's offside.
Oh, outrageous.
Lad,
I
they're
told you he's
horrendous.
offside.
He's not.
I'm telling you, Kyle Walker was offside.
But you like them licorice ones?
I've never had them before.
Oh,
That's the
they
first
are.
time I've
They
had
are.
them.
I nail them every week.
That's
Me
the
and my
first
beard.
time I've
Me and my
had
beard
them.
can
It's a bit
have
different.
bags
I
of
didn't
them.
mind it. Bit different. It is
From
like
you
a licorice, yeah, like an aniseed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You ready?
Anyway,
Tastes like mouthwash.
big chance there for De Bruyne. Big chance in terms of it. That could have deflected top corner and not a problem.
He done everything. Walker and De Bruyne.
I'll
did
level with
everything.
you. Walker was offside.
All right, I didn't.
Because of that high line that you spoke about before, you're absolutely spot on. But it's a...
But
them cuts of grass are six yards, all right? So
she said that so many times at about 46 yards.
so if each one of them 6 yards, if you're only 6 yards inside your own half against Erling Haaland's pace, that's ballsy.
Well, he done it. That's Andy just said. Andy's come out and said, he said, nah, mate, I ain't changing. That's not even Aussie's accent, was it? He just said that's how he plays and that's how he's going to play. It is what it is.
So
It might be exactly how he lives in fucking
between the
North
box and the
London.
halfway line on that stadium, it's 36 yards, all right?
How many lines?
So then the box is obviously 18 yards on,
Yeah.
right?
Haaland's getting a run of 6 yards on,
So
yeah.
he's got nearly 50 yards. He's got 46 yards or whatever it is to run.
36.
48 yards. 48 yards to run into if you're 6 yards.
But he's
in your
playing against the fastest player in the Premier League.
Is he being clocked at the fastest
Van
Van
der
der Ven?
Ven, yeah.
Yeah, but that's when you get running. If you're turning because the timing of the ball and they're slipping Haaland through as they do City
Correct,
because you're
yeah.
on line. Doesn't matter how far you could be Linford Christie. By the time Linford Christie turns and has to sprint, he ain't getting him.
He is so good at folding on the ball. He's just... I don't know how he does it. His low sense of gravity, he switches between his feet, but his legs look like they're dead long. And he just pinging between feet as he's running through you. He's so
He's
good.
so well balanced. I think he's as good as we've produced in terms of gliding past people since Gascoigne.
Yeah, you can't argue
In a
that
different
one.
way, but the way he goes past people, because he...
McManaman was good at that.
McManaman was brilliant at that.
McManaman was good at that. But I mean, I think Foden's better than McManaman.
Would you say...
Different
strange
players,
question
aren't
this,
they?
but would you
No,
say
I mean, like,
he still
doing that.
has elements of street footballing about him, Phil?
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you're not... You say... I know people are, we're not going to get street football again, but we're watching players like Eze and that as well.
I think he's a good player.
Watching him play,
And
and
I'd
you
only
think...
say I like both of them.
Maddison?
I'm surprised Maddison, I like Maddison. I remember seeing Maddison play for Coventry.
But they're proper street
23s.
footballers.
Or under 21, sorry, against QPR at Loftus Road, talking to Stephen Presley, who was the Coventry manager at the time. Or it might have been the Youth Cup or something like that. Madison was at Coventry, when he?
Yeah, he was.
And you could see the kid was going to be a player. And he went in the first team not long after that, and then I think
just
did
cracked
Norwich
on,
take
didn't
him, and then to be
cracked
fair, he's
on.
done well at Spurs this year.
I was disappointed in that kid in Norwich who went to Rangers, and I thought he would have been a top player.
Either?
No,
No, he's at Celtic, isn't he? Cantwell,
yeah. I thought Cantwell. I thought he was good. When I'd seen him live as well, he seemed to be head and shoulders above everyone on the pitch, and he just seemed to have farted, didn't he? You know, there's that mentality.
It's tough to keep going year after year and getting better, by the way. Like that's the thing. When you look at these top players, these go every 3 days, these lads.
Because Norwich had a couple of good
Every
players.
3 days.
Norwich had that Max Aarons at right back as well still, and I liked him, but
He's gone to Bournemouth.
he hasn't seemed to crack. But nobody I thought he was going to go England.
Oh, right. Yeah, I didn't ever think that.
Yeah, I've only watching, my opinion, watching them live.
I think he's a decent player, but there's levels
look
to
at that
it,
line
man.
there.
There's just levels to it.
There's probably 12 yards between where City have the ball and where Spurs' line is.
So
If Haaland spins...
I'm going to say something here in terms of... Does everybody remember when Pep wasn't playing Foden when he first came in, and Foden wasn't playing, he was getting minutes off the bench, and he was getting that kind of second fiddle minutes, and everyone was like, he's getting... What a job he's done.
Perfect.
So forget your money and your FFP charges and your 115 charges. He's the best manager in the world.
He's managed Foden perfect.
Foden.
Yeah,
By the
right.
way, nurtured some great players there. The signing of Akanji, what a signing that is. Ake's turned out to be a crack. John Stones playing centre of midfield.
I know, but he looked... The thing is, John Stones at Everton was the best
Bernardo
player.
Silva.
He was... You took Ake... is
What do you
one
play
player.
for Darwin Núñez?
Oh, 85 million too much.
What they pay for Haaland?
But Haaland was on it. No, you can't listen. That's nonsense because
I know.
Haaland.
I'm only wind you up, God.
No.
Just relax, will you? I'm only wind you up.
Fucking bit there, big time.
Why'd you
Didn't
bite so much?
I absolutely bit there.
I know
didn't
Haaland's on a lot of money.
No, it's not. Haaland was a release clause.
All right, well, a release clause. Yeah.
So Haaland could have gone anywhere in the middle. That was a good one. It was I listened to something the other day about one of the Chelsea's coaches, scouts on YouTube watching about it, and he talking about Jude Bellingham. He said, listen, we met with Jude Bellingham's family 20 times, and every club in the league met with Jude Bellingham's family. Everybody wanted him. He had the pick of wherever he wanted to go in the Premier League. I said, and he chose Dortmund, and it was the perfect option for him. But it wasn't a case of your club saying, why didn't we go for Bellingham? Why didn't we? Said every single club went for Jude Bellingham. He had his choice of where he wants to go. So it wasn't a case of why didn't we go for him. It was he could go wherever he wanted. Same with Haaland. He had the choice to go wherever he wanted to go. And he's chose to go
His dad play for City goals.
That's why he's a Leeds fan though.
He wants trophies as well, don't he?
Well, listen, he's just
He's
you
won
know
the
the
Champions
team
League
suits
for the
him.
season.
Want to work with Guardiola. It's what I'm saying to you here with Arnie Slots. What we saying? Where's Arnie? Give me a number for Arnie, because you never fucking pinned yourself down on that before. Where's he in the world, Arnie Slots?
Not
Top 20?
Not top 10.
No, he's not.
You are if you take the fucking Liverpool job, aren't you? Top 20 in the world if you're getting the Liverpool job.
No, you're not.
How? That doesn't prove anything.
Liverpool's a big
yeah,
job,
I see
isn't
your
it?
point, yeah.
So what was Hodgson?
What's Liverpool top 20 club in the world?
Was Hodgson top 20 when he was at Liverpool?
No, what I'm saying, a Liverpool not a top 20 in the world
they are.
club. We're Liverpool in the world.
That doesn't make
top
it-
10, top 5.
Top
Top
5.
It is
With
kind of
Real
relevant.
Madrid and
Bayern Munich,
Alright.
Man City, Man United aren't top 5.
so
no
should you not be getting a top 5 manager, a top 10 manager?
You think I'm going to disagree? I'm agreeing with what you're saying here. I'm saying yes, we should have gone. I'm not fully comfortable with the system we've gone
So
for.
is next year then about another year of progression, bringing those kids on who've had loads of minutes this year? Did you see Gerald Quanta's
Quanta was
first
brilliant,
goal?
yeah, and the
Today,
fans are wanting him. The fans are wanting him in
that's
the
been
team,
boss.
yeah.
So this is what I'm saying to you. Do you give them lads another season and this new system we were talking about with Michael Edwards and Julian Ward?
That's what we're doing, yeah.
And this head coach
And
role
Richard,
and go. Let's see what happens here.
that's what we're doing. That's
But it's an experimental year. Liverpool fans. Are Liverpool fans.
what
Oh,
a
God.
save.
A Liverpool fan's going to accept finishing 6th and maybe getting to like cup final.
No, fuck, not a chance. Not a chance. What a
But
save that
then-
was. If we finish 6th, Arnie Slot's gone.
But then Fergie for Man United
but-
had how many years before
Yeah.
he turned into the winning machine?
But
It took a bit.
But Fergie didn't take over the Liverpool. Klopp took over the Liverpool. You want to see Klopp's first Liverpool
No, I'm just
11?
saying, Cabo, this is a new
Arnie
era.
Slot's taking over a very decent Liverpool
No.
team, top 5 in the world.
But
That's
also
it.
loads of talented young lads in the building as well.
Correct. So if he
a
fucks
hell
up,
of a save, that.
coaching these kids and finishes 6th, wow.
Who's the first player you
Spread
think
himself,
of
but yeah,
when you
great
see that
save.
Tottenham kit, that Holston kit?
Holston, Gaza.
Gary Mabbott, I don't know why.
Gary Mabby? Not
Gary-
Klinsman, no.
No, Gaza with the Holston on.
Holston, I always think of Tottenham, Gary Mabbott. Eric Torsfed.
He was a weird player, wasn't he? Because he was a good player, Gary, but he looked like a history teacher.
Sheringham, when we were growing up, was the main man at Spurs, weren't he?
Yeah.
Big Teddy.
What a take that is, for, like when you think of Alex Ferguson taking that Sheringham and obviously Van Persie had a different time.
Yeah,
That's-
in the third.
You know, like later on
in the
like a bit,
career,
it's
yeah.
brave to take a striker when you're a big club like that, to take a striker a bit when he's like 29, 30, 31.
Yeah,
balls he'd
well,
take,
that's why you know there's a debate who's the best manager ever in the world, and you can't argue against Alex Ferguson because he reinvented
What a
6 or
touch.
7.
Come on.
Chance this.
He,
Hey,
re-
what Spurs are playing all right here,
he
aren't they?
reinvented like 6 or 7 teams at Man United, just completely reinvented, not just player wise, style wise as well. So, and he won the league with all these teams, and he won trophies with all these teams.
See Maddison there, that's what he's got. He's just had 4 players
But
within a
Son's
10
gotta
metre
be
square
better.
box of him. They couldn't get the ball off him.
Found it.
It's close to Sol's
You
great,
played a
isn't
bit
it?
like Maddison, lad, didn't you? That little pocket. You liked playing in that little... I hated...
Generous that.
He played in the pocket well, Josh.
Generous.
Who,
I was more...
He had Madison's
I was
talent.
more-
Josh heading the
I was
ball.
more...
He was more
I can see
Norman.
what you're saying with Maddison, but it was more Berbatov.
more
No,
one
he was-
touch,
I
more
thought.
one touch.
He was more
than
Norman
that
Whiteside.
But I'm saying you
I'll
like
take
going
that.
in that. You like going in that pocket to get it.
Yeah. Well, I didn't have the pace to go behind, did I?
That was the funniest one. When we had that, Sunday League, we played away one game, and half time you cracked a big can on the halfway line. Remember, refs ran over to you and gone, "Put that away, you know."
Yeah.
That's what he fucking Sunday League.
I had to. Used to have a 10-minute nap at half time and then get up and have a can.
Yeah.
And get out and score an hat-trick.
Yeah.
Record goal
You
scorer
were
for the
glory
year now,
days,
isn't
Cambo,
it?
when you were trophy
50
laden.
goals.
Ah, listen,
Here and now, manager.
I'd done a double-double.
How many games did you lose there over your tenure?
Not many.
What do you reckon? You've got like a 95% win record?
We've done a double-double. The first 2 seasons, second season, double, then we all collapsed because they're all alcoholics.
No, it's none of the lads have paid the subs.
No,
I'll pay double next week, Cam.
No,
Just get it every week.
I was about £500 down. I'm fucking every month and not doing that. Got
Can't
stung
beat the
like
Sunday
fuck.
League though, can you? It's funny.
Oh,
I
Sunday
remember
League
going
was,
and watching yours a few times. Just like, what are these up to? These
Sunday League was great.
What are these up to? He's had a better season, Son. I think
Son's
he stepped
been
into
great.
the Harry Kane kind of big
Yeah.
shoes, and he stepped in there and done well. Who would you say Spurs need if they're going to close? Can they get into that top 4 next season? Do they need a
Need to
couple
play
of
for
players?
Charlison more, I think.
Richarlison, yeah, he doesn't get a sniff, does he? Doesn't get a sniff.
You know,
What
I
about
reckon
a
he
striker?
could come back to the Toffees if we were obviously a
Oh,
£10 billion
I'd-
in debt
I'd
or whatever
love
we are.
I'd love him to.
Yeah, I there's a potential to get him back on loan. Give it now. That's it.
Van der Ven, the speedster.
See, that's a great
Great
tackle.
So good in.
He should have played it in front of him more. Though we got right. It's just not a bit direct, that ball.
Is that
Who,
Randy Seau, yeah?
Who Villa got
Good
last game of the
pass,
season? You know, for the
Is it
top 4.
is it West Ham?
Tell you now.
Is it West Ham now?
Say who Villa got?
Yeah.
Palace.
They're knocking around well, Tottenham. The
Crystal
only
Palace
man just
away.
got them knocking it about, to be fair to him.
Listen, they're 5th in the league, so the league doesn't lie. They're not shit. But that's a mad stat.
I like the balance of the team, though. I like the left side of being left-footed. Do you know what I mean? It's a nice option to have a left footer.
Yeah.
I think Everton have benefited from that.
Branthwaite.
Branthwaite. He's been
Liverpool haven't got it with Van Dijk, and
he's been honestly a class act for Everton.
Yeah.
You know, in the midst of a tough season, Dyche I think deserves enormous credit, but also that Branthwaite for a young lad. God, I think he's been up.
Yeah.
Listen, he's had a few moments. The
did you
Ireland
see
when he got
on,
the shoulder, and there was a few moments, but he's laying from them.
On Opta stats for this season, the centre back of the season so far on Opta
I
stats.
don't read any of that stuff.
It's just like this statistician, like a stats page Opta. It's just so they rated Van Dijk as the top centre back in the league this season. Tarkowski the second. And you know what?
You only watch him live.
To be fair, when you go
Pinnock
into
was
the
fifth.
metrics of that Opta and that, there's a lot of numbers that they're crunching to get to that. Like,
So don't pay attention to any of that as soon as you're better than Tarkowski. Like, oh, do you know what?
no, I'm going to say, like, I wouldn't have had them two pegged as the two best centre backs this year. I know Van Dijk's been much better, by the way. He's had a great year. But
Van Dijk's been.
I wouldn't have had. I would have said. I would have said Branthwaite and Tarkowski as a partnership, and Pickford as a partnership have been exceptional because Everton is second in the clean sheets.
Well, Branthwaite was like 7th or something on the list.
But I'm saying as a little group, as a gang, your two centre halves and your keeper.
Yeah,
You know,
well,
unless you play in
they've been
the back three,
great.
But your two centre halves and your keeper are the key to your defence, aren't they?
Oh, like Saliba, and I think Gabriel was
It's like this
third.
Ruben Diaz for these. You know what I mean?
He's just a player. He's just a footy player, isn't he?
But I'm saying you've got Ruben Diaz. He's a warrior, defends.
He is.
Like, he's like, he reminds me of John Terry a little bit, and say like he loves defending.
He does.
Loves keeping clean sheets. Ederson's world class. The cat.
That-
He's just unlucky to be in a Brazil side with Alisson, who's obviously, you know.
Yeah, that was a mad one with Diaz when he first came over, wasn't it? Where he stayed in the student digs and all that in Manchester. That's what he's just like drove around in a micro and stuff, just like a proper normal, like tried to be as like normal student digs he lived in when he signed for Man City. Bit of a mad character.
Tried to
Integrate himself into
student life.
yeah, which is basically British life, isn't it?
Someone just said Van Dijk isn't a patch on Rio, Vidic, Desai, Stam and Terry.
Van Dijk isn't.
So did you so Rio Ferdinand,
It's got there's an argument there, yeah.
Vidic, Desai, Stam
Vidic, no.
and Terry.
Stam, no.
Stam was good, you know.
Terry. Stam was good, but he was only good for like 2 seasons.
No, he's aggressive
Sol
as
Campbell.
fuck, though.
Yeah, Sol Campbell, no. No, not Sol Campbell.
Verge, so yeah, let's have a little game. We'll play
It's hard
Virgil.
It's
Yeah,
hard
just
because the
go on, go
physicality's gone down.
We'll play the game. So
You're right,
Virgil
yeah.
van Dijk
Yeah.
or Rio Ferdinand.
Rio picks Virgil, so I'm going with Rio's option. Rio said he'll pick Virgil over him in the past, so I'm going with Rio on that one. I'm going with Virgil. I'm going with Virgil van Dijk as what I've seen. The only close one for me is John Terry. Virgil nips him on his pace. John Terry was an absolute machine at the back. So I'm picking Virgil over anyone. John Terry's a toss of the coin for me.
Go on, Joe.
Virgil.
Rio.
Virgil.
Or Vidic. That's easy.
Virgil.
Virgil, Desai.
Virgil.
Desai was good, you know. Play centre mid as well. Desai over Virgil. Yeah. Play centre mid, Desai.
World Cup winner.
World Cup winner.
Yeah, France the World Cup winner, Desai.
Marcel Desai
He was
a
good, but he
fucking
weren't
player,
great. He had a brain fart in him.
He was good, but he weren't great.
He weren't.
He was fucking mega.
No, he had
Marcel Desai.
He had a brain fart in him. He
didn't play well at Chelsea when he got to the back end of his career.
Well,
yeah.
that's what
he was fucking. He scored a goal from central midfield in a European Cup semi-final.
Because he was more of a. I reckon he's more of a midfielder for me.
Played
anyway.
as an 8.
Oh, he played centre half for Chelsea.
Played as a 6.
He
played
was
as
a
a centre
footballer,
half.
but I mean,
played fullback for you.
But there was always a mistake in him.
But you're asking me who I'd rather have between Van Dijk and I've said I think Van Dijk's brilliant, but I'd rather have Desai.
Okay.
He's making some good runs, that Benson.
Alright, so Virgil van Dijk or Yapstam?
Virg.
Oh, it's hard, you know.
Yapstam was good. Yapstam was good for 2 seasons.
I'm telling you. Yapstam was fucking brilliant. I've seen Yap play live. Yap was brilliant.
I've seen Yap get put on his
confirm,
ass.
you'd have Yapstam over Virgil.
It's tough. It's a tough one, that. It's a tough one.
I'm going with LTH in the forum here. Sure, he can't beat John Terry.
Well,
No,
this is the last one. The last one is Virgil or John Terry, and I think that's the only one.
That's the hard one for me.
I'm going to go Virgil over Yapstam. But I like Yapstam. I think Yapstam was fucking
And
awesome.
then Virgil or JT.
No, I think John Terry.
Yeah, he's the greatest, probably, isn't he?
Yeah, I'm. You know what? I love Virgil, but I'm just edging with JT. Just.
Yeah, for me, yeah. I think he's the best.
The most overrated for me was Tony Adams. He was fucking shite.
Someone just said Tony Adams in the chat.
Disagree with you. Disagree with
Someone
you.
just said Tony Adams in the chat over Virgil.
Fucking shite.
Disagree with you.
His nickname was Donkey.
That's because the way he fucking moved.
Because he was fucking a donkey.
No, it was because the way he moved and the way he covered the ground, you dopey bastard. Because he was like that. And bear in mind, he looked like he was on the Charlie or piss most of the time if you read any of his books. So they were
wouldn't that make him play better?
Well, he did for Diego, but obviously not for Big Tone. He still turned up and played, by the
Did
way.
he manage that in Spain? He was in Malaga.
But Malaga, he was doing
the instructions. I
God.
fucking love it, you know.
And you know what? If you know what he's... he's right, but you don't want to get filmed doing that.
No.
He's basically saying to the defensive centre
Alonso
half,
does it
Like stay on your toes and watch him on that. Just stay on your toes. Be
and then he's
aware.
saying,
Be aware.
as soon as that ball comes up, get up and nick yards. Nick yards, push him, get your hands on him.
Yeah.
You can see what he was doing.
Alonso doesn't have his unit team.
Adams is so underrated, it's untrue. And I'll tell you the reason why. Think about how much he played for England. Think about it before, when he was probably in his prime with George Graham, he was a piss artist.
Yeah.
Arsene Wenger comes into Arsenal and revamps the old place, ends up turfing out Ian Wright. He fucking keeps Tony Adams.
Not in the Invincibles,
he
you never.
reinvents Tony Adams.
The Invincibles, he got fucked off.
Remember Tony Adams scores against Everton last day of the season like that?
Yeah.
Tony Adams got the diet, everything from Wenger.
I was at that game when he scored that. Weird.
So then obviously Wenger deserves credit as well because then Wenger replaced that team.
Yeah.
But Adams was a fucking good player. Adams,
Do you know, for me, another
Adams
one.
and Van Dijk's a good one. That's a good. But I think Van Dijk. I
know
think
so-
Van Dijk's a little bit overrated based on, you know, he's still in the middle of his career pretty much. We can't judge him. He's played for Celtic. He's played for Groningen. He's played for Groningen.
Yeah.
Southampton.
Southampton. He's played for Liverpool.
Yeah.
He's only won
At the lot.
European Cup.
He's only won the lot.
Right,
Only one every
I'm
single
not saying only. Oh, sorry, it sounded bad. That, but I'm saying Adams has got what's Adams got? 3 Premier Leagues or something? 3 First Divisions.
Yeah, but if you look at this points tally, Adams is Arsenal won the league on 70 points. Oh, Liverpool got 80.
Doesn't matter. Still
I know
winning
what I
the
mean.
fucking league.
The argument against Van Dijk for
It's
me
like
is...
saying we've played in the Scratch Championship at our golf club there. Oh, you've only won it with fucking 86. Go, well, everyone else has had fucking more than me, stupid cunt, so who cares? They had less than me, who cares?
The thing for me with Van Dijk
Golf
is
before.
he's unopposed, that he gets a top fucking pass ratio every game, makes him look better than what he is because the way people play against Liverpool. He's unopposed. Like, you look at Calvert-Lewin in the derby, ran amok because he went up against them. But most of the time at Anfield, he's unopposed.
But
people are playing teams are playing 4-5-1, 5-3-2.
Do you know Van Dijk's just broke the Premier League all-time record this season for aerial duels won? This season.
Yeah, but you can't elbow in the face
percentage of
bracket
aerial duels won. He's
You
just
can't
broke
get
the
an
record.
elbow in the
Someone
chops.
in the
But
chat just
again-
said, a couple of people have said it now.
You can't
like,
get an elbow in the chops off John Fashanu
Yeah,
anymore,
the
or
game's
fucking
totally
Brian
different.
Dean, or
No,
fucking Big Dunk.
We've said that. The
Do you know what I
game
mean?
is totally different.
Tony Adams is getting a fucking elbow right in the schnoz.
Calvert-Lewin give him
Steve
a
Bruce,
few.
have you seen Steve Bruce's schnoz?
Yeah, you can,
So how do you think he got that, lad?
You can smell round
How do you
corners.
think he got that? How do you think he got that?
Yeah, I know.
Off fucking centre forwards,
Yeah.
going, fuck off, fucking cough at that, you,
Yeah,
coming
I
in
know.
here. Virgil, they're all fucking models.
I know,
One of
he's-
them, not one of them's got a buckled
he's-
teeth. They've
I
all
know.
got turkey teeth, all straight noses, all good looking lads. Are centre halves now.
If I caught Virgin,
John
then
Terry's
it'd be
the last
bad.
of the
I'd be
Warriors.
like, I'd-
Colin Terry and ugly cunt there.
John Terry's the last of the Warriors, and to be fair to him, he's the last of the Warriors. He's transitioned them over. Rio, Vidic was still a Warrior.
I
really.
watched, you know what? I watched a good documentary. You should watch it. And do you know what?
This Diaz, I like this Diaz. I think he's aggressive.
I forgot the kid's name now. Michael, please play for Man United, but he played in Ireland. And
Yeah.
what's his name? Played in Ireland at Dingle Ball. What? Some of the tackles. He used to come off every game injured. He had 56 stitches during his career or something.
No, but
He
that's a
was
bit stupid also, lad.
no, but he
Like,
wants.
I liked a bit of rough and tumble, but
He-
didn't like
he
getting
was out.
stitches myself.
He
Gaelic
was,
football, was it?
yeah, he played Gaelic football
Yeah,
and
they
moved to
looked
Man
as
United, and he was in.
Hailing and
Hailing.
Gaelic football.
Yeah,
And then
Stiff.
he played Dublin, played for Dublin,
Yeah, GAA and all that.
Hailing,
Yeah, it's
GAA,
tough,
and then he
different
moved
breed
to
then.
Man United, played for Ireland in the World Cup. He was just like, I've never seen tackles. You watch tackles in the past, where you're like, Nobby Styles and all that used to smash in that, but this kid was, what was his name? Arsenal were on the chat, Michael, played for Man United.
In the first team.
Yeah, he played for Ireland.
What do I Google?
Irish.
Irish
Paul
Michael.
McGrath, there's
What
another
decade we
good
looking at?
centre half here. Paul McGrath.
Yeah, he was a
What decade are
player.
we looking at?
Michael Martin.
No,
Never heard.
50s.
80s, 90s.
Well,
Hey, the Desmond Tutu's not looking too good in the 3-1s and that. We need a bit of a goal or a bit of.
City still
Something
haven't
to happen
scored
here.
at this stadium, you know.
That's a weird stat, that, isn't it? Really, when you think.
No,
City
Michael.
don't- There's not many
Kevin
places
Moran.
Kevin Moran.
Kevin Moran.
Yeah.
What?
Kevin Moran, yeah.
He was
Remember
nuts.
him? He played in the cup final when Norman White's side scored against Everton.
He was some of the tackles. Ian Rush, he had an interview with Ian Rush. He said, you know, I went up my first header and he headed the ball through my head. He said, I just thought I'm not going near him again.
Well, you wouldn't, would you? Yeah. But this is what I'm saying to you in terms of when we're talking about Virgil van Dijk and centre halves of yesteryear. We have to factor in the physicality, the rough and tumbles somewhat come out the game now. It's more athletic, you know, it's gone a bit continental, our Premier League, in terms of if you push someone or grab the,
Player from the back and just
Yeah, it
centre
favours
half
the
play.
centre halves.
tactical fouls.
Yeah.
stuff
The
like
centre
that.
half.
It favours.
Defence.
I think it favours the forwards,
No.
the physicality, the elbows, the longer
Favours the
balls,
defence.
the challenges early have become less.
Yeah.
For the better. It's made it was shit watching it. It was just like a fucking organised fight, wasn't it? It's better to watch, but also when you're comparing people across generations, it has to be factored in. You know, you've got John Fashion, who's 6'4", whatever he is, and Mick Harford and that, just jumping in, going, yeah, Lee Chapman, cough at that, Brett Angel, Duncan Ferguson.
Brett Angel.
Just going, yeah, mate, come and have a bowl of that elbow there, right on your schnoz. Every Saturday you're going, fuck this, what's the win bonus here? 50 quid, 100 quid, 250 quid? Fuck that.
Yeah.
You know, which loads of people will have done. There's obviously the maniacs in between who just won't give any quarter.
Yeah.
But most lads go, I'll get my win bonus next week.
Yeah, I know.
You know, we've seen Ian Rush is saying that. Most lads don't really want to get a visit to A&E and get stitched up. They just don't.
Yeah. No, I know, yeah, but they're saying this Kevin Moran was like 57 stitches.
Oh, them
or something.
moon balls, you can't mess with them.
Because he played that
Yeah, you can't
GAA
mess
and
with
it was just like
Your Tommy Smiths and all that.
outrageous what they got up to. But I mean, you're saying you factor in the physicality, but then you've also got to factor in positive for the modern day defenders as well, where the likes of Van Dijk, the ball playing, the pace,
More
the
athletic,
yeah,
yeah.
so they got
Less margin of error.
you know,
No,
swings and
fair.
roundabouts.
Yeah, it's fair.
But I'm still saying, in my opinion, I'm a Liverpool fan. I think John Terry just
But I'm
edges it.
saying, just look at the modern day centre half. The good looking lads, aren't they? Look at your centre halves of yesterday. Look, you can see the war. You know, you just see the fucking damage, wear and tear on them.
I don't think Tarkowski's the best looking fella in the world.
No, but I'm not
I
just
know.
saying. I'm saying they don't
If
look
he
like they've
ran
been
quick, he'd
smashed
take
up.
off with them, yes.
When did you ever see anyone get elbowed in the nose or elbowed in the kidney now?
No,
When
what
did
you
you
mean,
ever
yeah.
see a Gary Mabbott, a broken cheekbone now and the fucking mask on?
You don't, because they're
A
getting
Gascoigne.
6-game ban.
Of course, because
Yeah, 'cause
the
it's-
VAR and all that,
yeah,
so
you're
it's
getting-
gone.
yeah.
Which But I'm saying to you, that went on.
Would you see a bit in League One?
There's a bit more physicality, but even then, everything cascades down. So the refs, they all watch the Premier League, so they all try and ref the way it's getting refed, and because.
So what you do? You're like
it's like everyone in League 1, League 2 now. Loads try and play out as well. Do you know what I mean? Because we all see the best.
You're studying the best, yeah.
Of course.
But then it's must be hard when you're a manager in League One to like, you see these physicality and you're trying to play footy and it's just two completely generational kinds of football. How do you counter it?
Well, the first thing is the players aren't as good. Second thing is the refs aren't as good or as fit because they're part-time, they can't keep up with play. And thirdly, the pitches aren't as good. So I don't know why the fuck I tried to play down there, if I'm honest. But we had to go because there's only one way I know of playing. But also, I think with the... it's finding that compromise in between, isn't it? So you have to teach the lads. Most of the time, lads can't play, so you go in and teach them to play, and then you say, right, now you can play. You already know to fucking kick it. So you just have to now find when is the right time to do both.
Yeah.
So you go in and see what you can do. But listen, these boys are this is elite level stuff, innit?
This is ridiculous. I mean,
people don't realise at home how fucking good these boys are, like, especially this top six in the Premier League. Like,
it's a great ball.
Well, now
This is actually a great game,
Yeah,
it is end to end, isn't it?
I think the pressure being off Spurs in terms of
shit ball.
Yeah.
No one, the fans aren't really fucking.
Well, no, they need to win to have a chance
that's
at top four.
Take that.
Who was that?
That's a red. This is a modern day red. This is a yellow back in the day.
He's got to go back.
I've got a lot of time for this. I love this Bentancur, Uruguayan. I've fucking got so much time for him. I think he's honestly
played Italian football. Perfect
I swear to you, he's a fucking top player. Spurs, he hasn't been fit enough this season, but he's a fucking good player. Otherwise, they've got Højbjerg in there.
He's all action,
limited.
like, isn't he?
Højbjerg's limited. This fucking Bentancur, his game is a badger. I like him a lot. But
He's shooting for the yellow there, 3-1 he was.
Was he?
Yeah.
Bentancur?
he's definitely getting booked for this. He's going back.
Oh,
and
no,
booked.
he's a million percent getting booked for this.
11-8.
I thought in the modern game, when you see them go in that heavy, sometimes it's a red.
He's going to go back and book him,
Sometimes it's a red.
He's got two.
Oh, he's definitely getting yellow.
There you go.
Oh, I only want this for the replay. I'm only here for the replay. I love Phil.
Look at the touch, mate.
Great touch.
Wow. Oh, he's off the floor as well.
Here,
He's off the floor.
He's fucking lucky.
Just a little clout in
I'm
it.
telling you. I don't like the fact he's tackled Foden, but
He's off the floor there with that tackle.
that was a bit of a throwback. I've got a lot of time for that.
Yeah. Don't we just say
To
now
be
you don't
fair,
get them no more in the game?
this is dismissed any of the Arsenal fans' theories about Tottenham chucking the game.
No.
Yeah, they're up
Any
for it, aren't
Arsenal
they?
Well, no,
fans out
so
there.
obviously they need to win.
I know, but they were all saying
Was it
Spurs are
six-
going to roll over and get the belly tickled.
5 points behind.
No, if
They need to win today to have a chance at top four on the last day. Spurs.
Spurs, yeah. They need to win today.
If they won today, they'd be 2 points behind Villa.
Yeah,
into
so
the last
Villa got to
day.
lose the
So they
last
need to
game
win.
and Spurs have got to win the last game to go to top four
Which you
if they
can't
win
rule out.
today.
Yeah, well,
No, you
that's
can't
it,
rule it out.
If they win.
It's 2 games in it, isn't it?
Yeah, but also, if they could hand Arsenal a chance of winning the title. So there's loads of Spurs fans who,
Will
from
be
what I've
wanting
heard,
City to win, yeah.
are kind of like, listen, same with Liverpool and Blackburn. I'm not saying a majority. I'm saying there's a load of Spurs fans from what I hear who are like, we don't want Arsenal to win the title because of the noise from across the city, which
It's fair.
well, you wouldn't know, but I'm telling you from our perspective, it's fucking. I can understand the point of view. Can you, Josh?
I think Everton are one of the only teams who
Well, you
would
haven't
actually.
had to live through it yet, so wait till you have to live through it and you've got some real life experience, and then we'll have to get your opinion.
I was at the
Up until
game when...
then- well, how do you know?
I'll never have to
When
live through
City
You're
it.
needed
saying
to
that
win.
now.
You've got
You're saying that now. You never know.
So then double debt.
So no one thought
what
that
play
about
that
Man
is, lad,
City
Maddison.
25 years
Very
ago.
good.
No one's thought that about Chelsea fucking 30 years ago. Look where they are now. So don't worry, our oligarch will come.
Your oligarch's been and gone. Got
That war,
sanctioned.
if Trump gets in November 5th, that war in Ukraine finishes. Russia's back mated them. Usmanov's oligarch money, money's free to go, and the fucking Soffies are
Opening
back
up
in
the
the
new
game.
stadium.
New stadium's there. We'll build another
Have you
one.
seen
We're
what-
going to build another one on top of it.
Have you seen what they've done? Because it stinks of shit down there. They've got their own fragrance now, Everton, inside the stadium. So they got because it does stink of real dog shit. There's a sewage factory like just 100 yards away. So if you drive past on your bike or something, you're doing drugs, it's a bit fucking stinks. So
No, there isn't. There isn't a sewage doctor on sewage factory in Bramley Moor. It's a grain mill.
So we can
No,
assume
it's
if
not.
it's not.
Not a grain mill, it's not.
It does smell a little bit funky down there, like, but it's not a sewage.
So Everton have got their own...
Chance.
Back across.
Oh, yeah, to go back and cross.
Guardiola again.
Cross Vidal.
So they got their own fragrance, Everton, now for in the stadium. Cross Vidal.
I've seen the videos, cars getting played
he's
the
on
other
the
day.
goal. Why isn't he going back across to Ireland?
Because he's full of
I think he
confidence.
tried to, no?
No, he hasn't. He's gone for
I don't
that.
know what he's tried there.
He hasn't gone for that. He's had a bit of shin contact, that one.
Shinaldo.
And the shin.
Shininho.
Sinn Féin.
Shiniesta.
Look at all that. I think shit names now. Shiniesta.
What was it? G-Shun Park? What's his name? G-Shun Park?
No, shit, that one.
No, shit. Shiniesta should have stopped at
You should have
Shiniesta.
Shiniesta peaked.
I think Spurs here have been arguably the better side. No, City have had a chance there, but like Spurs, to me, have started good here.
I think that Spurs City had the best chance with that Foden with the save of the season so far for me.
Just spread himself.
He just spread himself. He just got his hand there. He just, I don't know how he didn't actually just hit him. He's put his hand there where the shot is. Know what I mean? So it's not like he has spread himself, but his hands got to the shot, which is outrageous.
Just on the big Peter Schmeichel. I think the big starfish.
Yeah. Schmeichel always had that one through his leg, though, didn't he, when he used to do that, run out at you?
Starfish. That's it, just come out, make themselves as big as they can. To be fair, it must take some bollocks that to run out and
Just throw themselves at you like that.
Just take one right in the dish.
Yeah.
Or in the bollocks.
Oh yeah, even worse, yeah. I'd rather take one in the bollocks than in the dish, I'll ever, would you?
Yeah.
Oh, fucking hell.
Nasty
You get one
getting
in
it
the
in the
end of the schnoz and your eyes start watering.
Sound of you Mary Ebbs, though.
No,
Sound of you Mary Ebbs.
Mary Ebbs had a few in the schnoz.
Right in the clit.
Surely there's no
James got like a clitty dick.
Surely there's no fucking comparison. The pain there. Pain for a
He
show.
won the cup at the weekend, didn't he? 4-0.
It was embarrassing. Did you see the tweet?
I can't watch it because if I get in trouble if I watch
The Women's FA
You're
Cup.
better off not watching it.
The
lad,
Women's
it's
FA
fucking
Cup
shite.
Twitter tweeted Mary Ebbs was just doing like 6 keepy-ups. And Women's tweeted the video, look, Mary Ebbs doing Mary Ebbs things. And it was like, everyone was going, mate, me fucking kid can do that. There's nothing to it. It was like, oh, it's embarrassing. And then loads of women go underneath it. This is not helping us, you know. under the tweet, yeah.
I usually get added in, so they obviously left me out of that this weekend. I think I've made my point on that topic. I'm hoping to get a few guests on. I think Ian Ballaghay said he's going to come on and he doesn't agree with me on the women's footy angle.
Great
so
stuff.
that'll be an interesting pod.
Fucking
I
hell,
like
really?
Ian. Yeah, I don't know. Listen, I like
I
him.
respected Gilliam as well.
I like Ian, yeah. He's been influential, Ian, in terms of the Spanish influence on obviously the English game. So it'd be good to get on, and I get on with him well, but we're going to disagree on obviously a couple of things. And I said, listen, I might be wrong, so I don't think I fucking am, but
It's interesting over that Rubales, is it, over in
Spain.
In Spain, he's been charged with fucking.
He's been charged
With
charged,
fraud,
yeah.
has he been charged with? Or something like that.
So is that what?
That's the
like
charge.
the news obviously he's saying he's been charged, but
The charge,
say
yeah.
that he's been charged with because he kissed that bird.
No, he's been charged with fraud or something like that.
I thought that everyone saying he'd been charged for actually
No,
for assault.
I thought they tried to charge
They
him.
did, but he got charged with what was his name? What was his name? Oh,
Rubiales.
Yeah.
Rubiales, yeah.
But I wonder if he's ITK on that.
Have a look. He'll
Corruption,
because he's in the
yeah,
big media. Obviously.
Yeah. What's it called?
Corruption investigation.
La Marsa.
Marsa.
Yeah, Rubiales arrested in corruption investigation. So he's been.
Yeah, that's the scouser there, isn't it?
How are we?
To be fair, like what he done was weird, but like I was like, they've just won the World Cup. It was weird, but I was like, what the fuck? Like it's.
But you know what? It didn't register when he
I
first
did
done
when I
it.
seen it. I thought, oh, that was weird.
No, it
but
didn't
then
even
I didn't think anything. I didn't go. Oh, it's a bit creepy or anything. But then obviously the woke.
You just know what's going to happen.
Insane, didn't they? I didn't actually.
It was
think
like one of them.
that, you know.
Should you have done that?
But I didn't even get on it when he
Honest
done
to
it.
God.
I didn't even know.
Did you know that was coming? Did you when you seen it?
No. All I thought was when I seen it, I'm like, people are going to go fucking wild for this, even though a man has literally just kissed a woman.
Great defending.
4 on 3. They got it right.
No, it's a bad pass.
Go on, lad. He's a Croat, isn't he, Guardiola? Oh, what a pass. I love Bernardo Silva. You know,
I
what a player he
fucking,
is.
what a player, but I fucking hate him.
Why?
Oh, because he's just a horrible little...
Yeah, if you played for a
He's
team,
a
you'd love him.
competitor, mate.
He's just a rat, isn't he?
Who's that, Silva?
Yes.
Oh, he's boss.
He's a great player.
No, I love him.
World
What a
class.
player. Proper knows the ins and outs and knows how to get every single angle. The dark arts, he's a master of the dark arts.
Oh yeah, he's king of dark arts, isn't he?
a
That's his.
But
But it's
also,
not his game though, 'cause he's
He
good.
doesn't get collared for anything.
But it's not. Don't get me wrong. People look out the dark arts like no, he is a world class footballer as well as the dark arts.
But he does get away with a bit because he's seen as like a nice technical player, but he is a little fucker, yeah.
Oh, he's a fucker.
Who else were like that? Can you remember like Dennis Wise?
Yeah,
He was a
Dennis
good
Wise
little
used to
player, he was
remember
like that.
Dennis Wise used to pull your ear armpits and that, didn't he? In the corners and that.
I always remember him doing on a Sunday. He done Nicky Butt at Stamford Bridge, Chelsea Man U, and he smashed. But him and Butty have gone in proper like old school 50-50, and he smashed them. And Wise has gone to get him up and either pinched him on the leg or pinched him on the back of the arm, and Butts fucking lost his head because it hurt, didn't he? And kicked him like that from the bottom up, and the ref just, and he knows he's done it. You can see him go, just don't someone pinches your arm, you just react. Red card, and you just see Fergie like that, and you can just see buffing and mate, got done by that little
He was
cunt.
king at it, wasn't he?
But Wise had done him, but don't forget he was crazy gang Wimbledon, weren't he? So
Yeah.
he must have been fucking
Did you see? Did you see? This is the new dark arts. What Ben White did the other week. Did you see it?
This Ben White growing on me, you know.
You know what, Ben?
I
He
weren't
stood
having
there
him
with the
tan
keeper.
and the fucking earrings and all that, but to be fair to the little cunt, he's top shit house.
Yeah, but he looks like Magic Benidorm, doesn't he?
He looks like Mad Jock Benidorm.
Oh my
look at
God, incredible.
Man,
Is it
you know
top
what?
notch?
I weren't having him before. I've never really got on it. I've
Deflection
never really
is
got
fucking
on.
heavy,
He hasn't
block
played
that.
that
Yes,
much.
but he's a good player. I said about
I weren't
Liverpool.
having the top knot. There's not many who can pull off the top knot as a centre
He
half
can't
like that.
pull it off, but I mean, he's
Oh.
a good defender.
Hey, he doesn't flinch here, so
No, he
that's a
doesn't.
sign of a fucking good defender. He's
Is
only
he
young,
just
isn't
off
he?
there?
Yeah, I think his shoulder's just
Is he
off anyway.
Romanian? Romanian boy.
That's two good blocks.
That's off his head as well. Look at
To
it.
be fair to him, that
Top notch. Look, watch.
I tell you what, Van Dijk would have turned his
Got away
head
with
there.
it.
Van Dijk would have turned his
Great
head
half.
there.
Yeah.
Van
Good half,
Dijk would have
that.
said,
No.
I'm not risking me L'Oreal
Going
contract
back
here.
to Ben White's dark hearts, he was stood with the keeper and the keeper pushing, so he's just ripped the keeper's glove off, you know, his hand. And the keeper's gone, what the fuck have you done that for? Just like Velcro the keeper's glove off.
Yeah,
It's
I've got no
weird.
time for that. Good.
What's he
Hey,
laughing?
I know it's 0-0, lads, but that's been a good half.
It's a good
Footy,
game,
that.
yeah.
Spurs look good.
Spurs have been decent, yeah. I've been surprised by how good Spurs have been.
They're all in, aren't they? 'Cause if they lose this, they're fucked for Champions League next year.
Hear me out here. If City get a draw, so say it finishes 1-1, 0-0, 2-2, whatever,
Hopefully
what's the goal
2-2.
difference? Is it 3 to Arsenal in the positive by 3?
Arsenal had a goal difference, yeah.
So it's advantage Arsenal then, isn't it?
It is, but then they could get beat by Everton.
Who?
Arsenal last game of the season. Imagine it.
I know they
Dyche's got a
could
tacky
do,
on.
but I'm saying, so City after them better
City have
Arsenal's
to-
result by 2 goals.
Yeah, they're not going to do
Because
that.
they scored more goals, haven't they?
Yeah, Arsenal are currently...
City are playing West Ham at home. Who were Arsenal playing?
Arsenal playing Everton.
All right.
So
At Arsenal.
At Arsenal.
So say Arsenal win 3-0, City win 5-0. City win the league.
No, City
Sorry.
at 6.
City have to win 6.
Yeah. No, it's not. If City wins 6, it goes down to games 1, doesn't it? Because it's the point City have got to
Isn't
win
it
by
goals
7.
scored?
It's a goal scored or games
If
1.
it's goal scored, it's City.
You sure it's not? Sure it's Arsenal goal scored. He won about 5-0 every 2 minutes, didn't he, last the
Again,
week?
got up, didn't they, on them?
I don't know if it's goal scored or games 1. But either way, City are currently 3 goals behind Arsenal.
Yeah, 3 goals.
So
It's fucking hell.
it's
By the way, this is a big second half.
I know,
That's
massive,
huge.
massive for both. And if Spurs score, then they're only 2 points behind Villa, going to the last game of the season to get 4th spot. So Villa go to Palace, or is it at Villa? I don't know.
because you just played Liverpool at home. It'll be a
Yeah,
Palace.
Villa go to Palace, who are playing very fucking well. And by the way, Bayern Munich going in for their gaffer, getting rejected.
Bayern did.
Really?
Bayern went for Palace's gaffer. Palace went to be 186 million for him. Only been there 2 minutes. So they've been rejected. So yeah, this goes either way. It stays in a draw. Boss last game of the season. If Spurs win again, boss last game of the season for top 4 and for championship and for the title.
I thought it was going down to the wire, but
Oh, that was the one I was in. Was it 2 years ago when I was in?
Liverpool still winning.
I'm not biting there. I ain't biting. That was the
When did that finish?
one of the... listen, if we would have won all our games, we still wouldn't win the league if City win the next two.
No, I'm just saying, like, genuinely, when did they finish?
What do you mean?
Was that Goodison?
When we went to Everton, we had a 14% chance of winning the league.
Was it mathematically finished at Goodison?
No.
No. Where was the next game?
No. It was the last game. We were the one before Villa. It was but because the City had won.
And you just took third off the back of the last season. You just took third with what went on.
I'd
this
have
year.
took there, but
Losing
that
Fabinho, Milner, and all that. Not really replacing him. You took that.
well, we did replace them. I mean, Endo's had a great season for Fabinho.
I think your squad's a little bit behind City's.
Oh yeah,
Little bit
yeah,
behind
no
Arsenal's.
question,
They've
no
got their
question.
full squad.
Yeah, no question.
So you've done well to keep the pace with them. In all fairness,
Yeah, we also have seen the other day. We've had
won a cup with a load of the kids in the team.
294 missed games this season through injury. It was.
Who's up? Who goes from Liverpool this season? Thiago and all that leaving.
Thiago's gone. Matip's gone.
Matip gone. He's good, but
He's been great, but he's made the glass.
I know.
He's made the
not
glass.
played enough games.
I don't know who else is going to go, to be honest. I think Costas, the left back, he's got to go. He's fucking pony.
Get rid of Darwin Núñez.
Yeah, I
Get him
wouldn't.
gone.
I think he wants out anyway.
Deleted all his Liverpool pictures on his Instagram.
I seen that. You know what? That's pissed me off. That because even though I don't,
I just think
even though I don't rate Núñez,
Think he'll stay in the Premier League?
no, he's fucking
I think
crap.
you just need to give him one more season.
We've given 2. What the fuck more do we want?
Third
Look,
season,
Everton only wants to give him 3 or 4 seasons. He fucking can't finish a wank. Fucking crap.
Did you
So you
see?
sell out your own players here.
Did you see any of the Old Firm on the weekend, lad?
No, I didn't watch that.
Massive game now.
And I can't believe some of the decisions. I can't believe the penalty the fucking ref give. And I don't think Lundstrom's is a sending off. I think it's a yellow card.
Yeah.
Catches his leg, and that changes the game. Celtic get in the ascendancy, score the 2 goals, 35, 38 minutes or whatever. To be fair to Rangers, they got themselves back in it, get the goal through Dessers, and then Lundstrom gets sent off. Lunny scored an own goal and sent off. Could have worked his feet a bit better for the own goal, but honestly, he just went for the ball, and the lad's put his leg across it, and he's obviously got his leg early. Give him a yellow in play, and then gets called over to the VAR and looks at it in slow motion, changes it. Pretty much the end of the game. To be fair to Rangers, kept scrapping away. Saved the penalty Jack Butland in the second half from the boy who was at MK Dons. Australian kid who they took up there has been a really good take for them.
O'Reilly, is it?
Matt O'Reilly. And it was the softest pen you'll ever see. Have you not seen the pen?
No.
Oh, for fuck. He just fucking... I just how to pen it. And again, doesn't give it. Goes to the VAR, gives it. So they got fucked on the sending off, which pretty much put it at the end of it. And to be fair to them, they done well to keep the 2-1. Do you know what I mean? They done well, and they finished obviously 3-1, but they done well to keep the score. Did they finish 3-1?
Celtic can win tonight, can't they?
Done well to keep the score down in the end, like but the ref ruined the game in terms of the sending off and the pen.
Yeah, Rangers is currently 2-2 for 660th minute.
It's over now, isn't it?
It's over now, but I mean Celtic can actually win it.
That, yeah,
Celtic can win it mathematically tonight if Rangers don't.
This is a save.
I didn't even know they had VAR in Scotland, by the way.
They have, but it's like Poundland one, so they haven't got a fucking clue.
It's called VR.
Yeah, got Poundland one. Honestly, they literally just give Matt. See,
meow.
He just spreads himself.
But he spreads himself, put his hand. He does spread himself, but it's a reaction with his hand. No, still for me.
Incredible save, but
Ballsy play from Tottenham. That's that centre half coming out trying to play 1-2s around fucking Kevin De Bruyne.
is it not?
Watch his
your
hand.
mate, innit?
Højbjerg.
Oh, that's a
Is that your
reaction.
Højbjerg, is that?
Yeah, 5 Højbjerg.
But then look, oh yeah, Højbjerg.
Oh, some stop there.
I'd say he just spreads
Watch.
himself. Could Foden have done better with it?
I think at that point, if you get it, bit of power and on target, you've done well with Foden coming over your head and coming down. I think he's done well there. He's terribly good looking.
Gary
Isn't he?
Cates,
What about it?
think she's good.
Gary Cates, great, yeah.
Good presenter, yeah.
I think he's a great presenter.
Anchors it well.
Very well.
Asks good questions.
Good questions. He doesn't need to get involved technically with any of the technical
I think the
stuff.
tone's good.
I think she's good, yeah.
You should
I
do the
think she's-
golf as well.
No.
No, who am I thinking of there?
Dice Stewart.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, like I don't think she's.
And I think a woman anchor's perfect there. I think it complements them well.
I do. At times, I don't think they all do because some of them are shite. But like,
Yeah, some of them over.
I'll tell you who I struggle with, in terms of the anchors. It's like the ones who try and be funny.
Yeah,
Like,
they
there's a big girl
overcome.
on Sky, like a big heavy fella. Looks like a gerbil. Looking gerbil like that. On
Oh, and Sky Sports News.
No, she does like the championship and that.
I know what you mean, but
And
I
she
don't.
like try, and she just tries too hard.
Yeah, Kelly
Whereas
Cates.
like Kelly does most of the talking actually if you listen to it, but she brings the best out of the people that whoever's there to give the expert analysis.
Yeah, but if you're thinking about, she doesn't need to get involved technically, and she does ask the right
So
questions.
she's
all the
there on
time.
merit then, do you reckon?
100%. And even though
she got a chance like Gabby Olive did through the dad, Kelly Dalglish.
But I mean, you're right, she got a chance because of who her dad is, but she's still been brought up, lived and breathed football.
Universities or certain schools unless you're from the
it never always is. It's about you know. But I mean,
them biscuits. Campbell's brought some Bischoff biscuits in. Oh my God, they're unbelievable.
Unbelievable. Yeah.
Please get them away from me.
We're going to have get your thoughts on John Fury's antics over in Saudi this week. You're going to watch the fight on the weekend?
Absolutely, I am. Yeah.
Ring walk's early, innit? Ring walk's about.
I thought it would be
Saturday. Is it 10:30, 11? Is it ring walk?
Yeah, well, we've got a second round of our first major at the local golf establishment, haven't we, on there? So don't want to be up till 5, 6 o'clock watching US style fights.
No, it's early doors. Start a show for.
First, before we get into the John Fury bit, who do we think wins the fight?
Oh, this is probably and
not a poll going there now. What's
on there?
They're fucking 6.0 and that one's 7.2. Fusa or Uri?
I think this is arguably the hardest fight to call in heavyweight history.
Oh God! What?
Yeah.
History. Okay. All right.
History. I mean, there's some great fights with Muhammad Ali in the past and all that, but they were always.
Who's going to win then? Who do you think's going to win?
I think Usyk just be a little bit too technical for him. Usyk needs a power puncher to knock him out, I think. And Fury's not a power puncher. He's very technical, very quick, nimble.
So Usyk by knockout or Usyk on points?
Points.
Do you know?
Who do you think?
Yeah, after listening to Bellew's podcast, the podcast we've done with Bell, and he was giving that inside knowledge, I just had a little watch because I'm not a massive boxing fan, but I'll be watching it. And since the little bits I've seen, I think I'm going for Usyk.
Usyk.
No one keeps correcting me. Why don't you correct him when he says Usyk? When I say Grasvidal or Gravidal or something, why do you correct me and not him?
All right, I'll say the Ukrainian fella.
Yeah.
I'm going for the Ukrainian fella.
I've always doubted Fury and he ends up smoking everyone, so I'm going to go. I think Fury's just going to box his head off. It'll be close. Like, I'm not saying it's going to be like a mad one, but I think Fury's just too big and he's going to box his head off.
That's a nice
point. Yeah,
there's
a nice point there.
Cruz Campo.
Oh, yeah.
Anyone from Cruz Campo out there, if you want to send it in, we'll give you the plug.
I've
seen your advert.
Big difference, though. Our local offie does it in bottles and cans, but it's just not the same. It's that draft, where you get like the triangular glass.
Yeah, I'm off to Spain on Tuesday and they do
I'm going Thursday, lad.
Oh, where
are you going? Alicante?
Oh, no, I'm going to Marbella.
Oh, so.
No, it's down the south. Yeah. Marbs.
Have you been on no carbs for Marbs?
I do look like I've been on no carbs before Marbs.
Yeah.
Well, I just thought it might come
no, but they do Estrella over there, don't they? On the draft over. It's just outrageous. It's like the big. I'm just.
Don't mind the Estrella.
Estrella's lovely. Estrella for me, one of them bevies with your meal, you can have 3 or 4.
The Spaniards like a good ale, don't they?
Yeah, Spaniards love a good
ale.
We
As far as lagers
had
go.
the Barbie and ours Saturday, didn't we? And my missus bought the brew dogs, the IPAs, the neck oil. Good gear, that.
Yeah.
Lovely. Goes down.
That's as best it gets in Britain, I think. That Beavertown, fucking.
Which one?
Beavertown neck oil, it's called. You can get that on draft now as well.
That's a nice little lager. Little IPAs. Oh, Cambo, good to get in Marks, isn't it?
No, the best IPA. I'm gonna plug a little Perth. There's a brewery in Perth in Australia called Little Creatures.
How the fuck are we going to get that here, lad?
Because you can get it anywhere, Little Creatures. You can get
same as you can get Foster's.
Bring some in with you next time then.
No, Foster's don't sell Foster's, not there,
No.
We're on the Glen Affric tonight. It's a Liverpool brewery, isn't it?
Go for Little Creatures IPA.
There's a little gaff down the bottom that does a load of different local ales. So we've been going in and just getting a couple for the shows, haven't we? We've had some crackers so far.
Yeah.
Diesel was a cracker. That's my personal favourite. He offered me that tonight. I said, no, we've got to try something new.
Yeah. I want to see you on 2 of them babies. God, you'd be talking waffle then. Well, them 7.2s on.
Not driving, am I? So I might as well have a couple of schooners. The sun's out of me golf.
Big game.
I'm not driving either.
Big game.
So I'm playing golf tomorrow. Got a good game on 11.
I could have had a pint. I'm not driving. Your car's not getting fixed.
So yeah, life's good. It's nice being.
Life's good. Yeah, it was good Saturday.
Towards the end of the season.
It's a nice social, yeah.
Yeah, are we going to do some Euro games?
I'm game.
Yeah, I've got to have
sure,
me.
yeah.
I'm definitely game for
100%.
I'm definitely game for 2 Euros. That'd be great.
What about the playoff finals? Or
There was a good one.
Playoff finals?
This weekend, isn't it?
This weekend, isn't it?
Yeah, that's League 1, League 2 this weekend, isn't it?
Isn't it League
League
1
One
the weekend after the Euro away?
Yeah,
and I'm away.
next weekend, and then I'm saying I'm not
let's have a look.
League 1, League 2, whatever. Would you? I was more thinking
Champ
playoff final, and then you'll have the FA Cup final.
FA Cup final.
I think people do the FA Cup final themselves, don't they? You want to watch the build up and all that, you know, the band on the pitch.
Yeah, it's more of a showcase, isn't it?
Imagine how woke the FA Cup final is going to be this year. Oh my fucking God! Imagine how woke the FA Cup final is going to be. Did you see all the cunts at the BAFTAs?
No, I didn't watch the BAFTAs.
All at the fucking BAFTAs, giving it to Barry McGuigan.
Where do you?
Yeah, I'm like, what the fuck's it got to do with Jews?
Apparently Eurovision got it bad as well.
Eurovision, yeah.
This is the thing.
Yeah,
Eurovision has always been this big camp party. It's not changed. Eurovision's always been like a semi.
Weird.
It's always been.
Weird.
It's always been a semi-serious, weird camp show.
Weird.
Graham Norton's hosted this since day dot. It's always been one of them shows.
Hey, me and Graham are all right. he gave me an award for gay ally of the year at the Gay Olympics. If you don't, so don't be talking about me, fucking good pal.
You fella,
your good pal Graham like that.
No, he's no. But I'm saying the
Let me just finish off what we were talking about. I think Alexander Usyk's going to be Fury Saturday.
Yeah.
Right? I think the Fury and Ngannou performance shocked me. I couldn't believe how bad he was and how badly out of shape he was. Now he's got the stay of execution with the eye injury, and he looks like he's got himself in fantastic shape, Tyson, and he'll be way bigger than Alexander in the ring. But I just watched his shenanigans with the R fella that you pointed out before. I just thought, I watched a bit more of it today in a bit more context, and I've seen Carl Froch, the Cobra. Hopefully we get the Cobra on. He said he'll come on the pod. I've seen Carl get into it with John today, and I like John Fury. I think he's a fucking great character, do you know what I mean? But what he's done's out of order. He's fucking just headbutted the kid. It's a fucking naughty. Just headbutts him.
Took it well,
and then he's ended up with the cut on his head. Do you know what it reminds me of, lads? I'll have to level with you here. There was a training ground incident one time. We were at QPR. We were training on the pitch at Loftus Road in Clint Hill. We're playing 11v11, starters, non-starters. Clint Hill's in our team, and Jibril Cissé's not starting and has lost his fucking head, so he's charging around the pitch angry. And anyway, Clint's in the starting 11, and there's a fucking bit of a challenge, one a bit heavier than the other. Anyway, it rolls on to the next couple of challenges. Anyway, it ends up the two of them are squared enough, fisticuffs, head to head. And fucking Illy's a loon ball. Illy's just lost his head and goes to headbutt Jibril, but Jibril doesn't fucking budge. He puts his head forward, and Clint headbutts him and just breaks his nose. As soon as he headbutts him, he just hit Jib's head and breaks his nose, and then they both start scrapping. But Clint clearly can't see because he's fucking just cracked his nose. So he's obviously your eyesight by all accounts goes all blurry and you can't walk. I've never broken nose, but that's what they say. And I just remember, I just burst out laughing. I'm like standing at the side of it, and I couldn't even jump in to separate them because I heard his nose crack when he busted. I thought, you're the aggressor there, and you just done yourself a right mischief. And anyway, Jib ended up filling him in, and then I used to just wind Illy up mercilessly about it, going, hey lad, remember you started that fight with Jib, and your first dick, you broke your nose, you just got fucked. And it always reminded me of that John Fury headbutt, because John Fury headbutts the kid and somehow ends up cutting his head and then starts acting a bit of a goat.
Yeah.
But when you see there's a bad angle on the camera of him, like he fucking stole it on the kid, and he just fucking headbutted him, and he's only a little fella.
Yeah, Usyk said he was the son of one of his trainers or something, but he's gone past this and is winding. John Fury's apologised now.
If you watch the full clip, I've
nuts.
seen about 5 or 6 clips.
It's nuts.
So yeah, John Fury's apologised now because he knows his attitude.
Yeah.
But also, they're in Saudi Arabia. They can do what the fuck they want because Bin Salman's signed the fight off, or that Turk out. But Bin Salman, you can fucking go around headbutting camels, headbutt who you want, lad. There's no issue there. You're not in the UK. There's not going to be comebacks for it. The Ukrainian will be told to shut the fuck up and cough a few shilling in his pocket. It's made news for the fight, so it's happy days for all parties. Yeah. It's not the two boxers having a punch up on the scales. It's all the fight again. There's bad blood in the camp. We've seen this pantomime before. It's like the wrestling.
Yeah.
Tyson's done the WWE.
Yeah, he has.
So this is just part of the pantomime.
Textbook.
Did you see Tyson come out afterwards?
Yeah.
Oh, who's done that? Yeah, and all that.
You come out going,
so I actually think it could be like fake blood. Who knows with them Furies? They're mad, aren't they? But it might have been set up, but I thought he stole it on him a little bit.
Them travellers mate the nuts, you know.
He is, but then that Joe Egan's
Oh, what a
I think
save
he's
again.
offside. I think he's offside as he comes back in for it. That Joe Egan's called him out and he hasn't wanted any part of it, John Fury, from what I've seen. Have you seen him?
No.
The fella who used to spar Mike Tyson's
Oh,
been
I've
saying,
seen him,
John
yeah.
Fury, I'll fight you. I'm your age. And John Fury has, as far as I know, he's ran for deals on him.
What
That's
a
a great
save
save.
again.
Right, second half kicked off.
It's a nice eye for him.
It's a nice height, but he still had to get there.
Snapshot. It's a great save.
I think he's offside by a yard there. If they would have went
They
back
might
to
have gone
that.
back
They
on
haven't
VAR,
showed it
they
because if
might.
you look at the line out,
He shouldn't have stole that one. They give it to
he
Son, let him run.
he was lingering left hand side.
Any reassessing on the predictions? Obviously, it can't stay
right
0-0,
now, yeah.
surely.
No, I'm still going 2-1, me.
I went 3-1, but I can't see that from here.
Surely there's got to be goals.
2-0 City.
Going 2-1. I think Spurs might score, you know.
City score. Spurs have to go for it for fourth place and end up conceding the second goal. So well balanced, didn't he, Foden? Like imagine that was an Italian name like Fodinho or Brazilian we were looking at, we'd be going, what a player he is. I wish he was English. And we don't celebrate him enough because of our tribal inter-club rivalry. Going out because he plays for fucking Man City, I can't like him. He's fucking mega.
Again, it raises argument. Should he play number 10 for England?
Yes. Oh,
It
Southgate
shows you
won't.
how good City's academy is if they had Cole Palmer in there.
Yeah, they should, and I watched the thing as well on young Harvey Elliott. There was a thing on YouTube at Liverpool the other day. Said he got released when he was 12 from Chelsea.
Yeah.
He went to Fulham. I think it was Fulham at 13. Made his first team debut at 15. It's outrageous that.
It happens. Like people, there's diamonds in the mud,
what a
lad.
ball that was.
Outrageous.
People, that's what Jim Cassell, the pod, comes out. There's diamonds in the mud. Jim's
Picked them
MO
diamonds, yeah.
was find other people's trash, pick through other people's trash,
And he got
fucking find it.
and he picked out Phil Foden.
28 internationals. I said 27, but it was 28. He corrected me.
Oh,
I think he's coming from the defender's
That's a
blind
foul.
side. I don't think he's offside there. So.
No, he's not
made some
offside.
fouls, Benton Kay, This is an incredible game, made that run then. Sarr, who's Spurs' CDM.
He's on.
I said he come from the blind
Yeah,
side. He
he's
doesn't
on.
see him, Diaz. It's not Diaz. Diaz is on the ball side. Who is it? The other side. Oh, it's Bernardo Silva. He doesn't see him at all. That's a chance, that for him.
Said I think Spurs
On
will
his right
score.
foot from, he's got, the keeper makes a good save, but that's a big chance for him. He's good enough to score that.
Bernardo Silva happened to be the last man in defence. Papa Sarr is making the forward.
Bernardo Silva is like a 14
is breaking the
and a half
line to
K
Tottenham.
man,
It's
you know
a fucking nuts game, this.
Yeah, he is.
Bernardo Silva
Yeah.
is a 14k running machine, man.
But that was a mad stat. I told you on a previous pod about who ran the top average runner in the Premier League last season. 15.
Told me,
yeah, James Ward-Prowse. I didn't expect that one.
But that'll be like this,
Average distance was like 15 something K.
like because he plays every single week and Pep rotates them, so they don't play every single week and he nicks.
In the court, I know what you mean.
90
I know what you
minutes,
mean,
and
yeah.
Bernardo Silva plays 60 games, but only gets 90 minutes in the Premier League.
Yeah, I know what you
Do you
mean.
mean because he's been rotated?
But it's still outrageous for Ward-Prowse and them numbers.
Prowse is a machine, he can run. But that Bernardo Silva, lad, I'm telling you now, if you're knocking 13k out a game, 12k is a big number. 12.
I couldn't do fucking 2.
12's an heavy number. Like 12 and a half, 13, 12, 13 they're big numbers.
What was your average? Centre mid?
12 and a half. And then
Do you look
there's
at-
the next category on. 13 and a half.
Do you know when you're
looking
looking at players for like Bristol and that, do you look at all them numbers as well to make sure have you got all that to hand?
They're down at like 9, 10, 11. They
Yeah.
can get up to 12 for one game.
Yeah.
Odd game. But they can't do it free. These are doing it
We can
3
be out.
times a week, lad. Just machines. It's like doing 15Ks a week. But also the top. Bear in mind, if you do 50k in a straight line,
It's
piece of
easy.
piss.
Yeah, when you
This is
stop
shuttles,
starting.
stop, start, go and bang. People don't realise how fit these lads are.
No, it's ridiculous. That's why I
Rugby
think
league
they're
and
all on the
rugby
juice.
union are hard and all that, but this is multi-directional, multi-sport.
And
Lots of
then,
ball.
obviously, when you're making all the runs, you change. You've actually got to play a pass. You've got to get up, and your brain's got to switch on.
Square.
This is a goal.
Goal.
Bastards.
Why? You can't win it. Brilliant.
I had
Absolutely
Haaland
fucking
first goal,
That's the way
City
to break the
2-1.
deadlock, innit?
You had he scored first goal, City 2-1. You're happy with that?
Yeah, but I don't want City to win, do I really?
Why? You can't win it. So who do you want to win in
I don't want
Arsenal?
Lance Armstrong to win the league again.
So you want Arsenal to win the league?
Yeah, of course do.
Why? Of course you do. Why?
Because I don't want
Of course
City.
you do. Yeah, but why do you want Arsenal to win the league?
Because City won it all the time with something different. So something a little bit of
They're the best
change.
team. Look at Phil Foden here. Takes it on the
I don't
chest. Look at
anyone.
that.
That's great, isn't it?
It's great base, yeah.
That ball as well, but I mean,
Backing it
that
up.
should have, De Bruyne should have got to that ball
There's our
first.
mate, 14k, Bernardo.
He's on.
Oh, it's perfect.
He's on.
Perfect.
Yeah, he's on.
It's perfect.
Haaland's run as well is great here, because watch, he stutters a little bit and just his big long leg comes out. That's
Keep
great.
telling me, boy, when the ball goes there, watch what Haaland does.
Keeper.
Yeah.
Runs away from the ball.
That's,
Every striker gets in between the defender, and then
Unless
you
you-
run away. As soon as that ball goes wide as a striker, your first movement has to be away from the ball, right? Then what happens is you watch the defender's movement, and if the defender overcovers, you go in the gap. And if he tries to check you dart across the front of him.
But I guarantee
Haaland's
you,
the best.
Haaland's the best
His
at it, yeah.
movement.
every defender watches the ball. When they're
You've got to,
defending.
you've got
You can't
to,
watch
you've got
them
to,
anyway.
have to.
yeah, you've got to.
You have to. As a striker, you don't have to.
You can feel the sense, you
Because
can
you
feel
go,
the
where's the
striker.
space?
Yeah.
Where's this cross going? How am I getting on the end of it?
Yeah, you can feel
The
the striker.
defender's like, I'm stopping that. I'm stopping
Because
that ball.
if you got a striker there, and you just got that a little bit of fucking that peripheral vision on the striker, and the striker does a little shimmy, goes, the defender switches the ball, he's gone, and you're in the space in between the two.
Well, the problem for this
Haaland's the best at it.
Haaland for me, this is what people. I was talking with the Uber driver on the way here today. He's a Liverpool fan. He was talking about Sterling at Liverpool to Sterling at Man City and the runs he made, and you know, there's a real skill of Pep is he turned Sterling into a goal scorer because he just made him run into the right part of the pitch where he could be really effective.
Yeah.
He's done that with Haaland, and obviously Haaland's got a lot more finishing attributes than than Raheem.
Yeah.
And Haaland now, for me, I can't see how if he stays in the Premier League and Pep stays in the Premier League, Shearer's goal record's going to get obliterated, and I never thought anyone would get close to that. He's going to obliterate it. I think Kane will come back from the Bundesliga and beat it. I think Harry Kane will definitely stinks of it. Southgate.
Yeah, it stinks of Harry Kane's and Man U.
It pen and inks of it actually.
Yeah.
Especially as now you're telling me Southgate's earmark. That'll be Harry Kane next year. Harry Kane will be the mark he's signing.
But I love that, you know, because United win fuck all the next 5 years.
And Harry Kane will beat Alan Shearer's Premier League goal scoring record. But if Erling Haaland and Guardiola stay here, that's going to get obliterated by him.
I know, I agree, but I don't think
And
Haaland
I never
stays.
thought that'd be beat. I'll never would I never thought it'd be beat.
Well, I did, because it was a Premier League record, and
It's some going, lad.
it is, but Ian Rush has got nearly double Alan Shearer in the top flight, so it's like, it's a good record, it's unbelievable. But Ian Rush's top flight record's like, what is it, 400 odd? Top flight record,
So
goals.
someone who just stays here for their whole career.
But went to Juventus one season, come back.
Yeah.
It's like, so it's like, this football didn't start in 92. So Alan Shearer's the best since 92 in the Premier League era. Correct? Unbelievable. But I think it can be beat, and you're right. I think Harry Kane can do it. I think Haaland can do it, and they can not just beat
And
it,
do you think it'll
they
go
can
in the future?
obliterate
Do
it.
you think someone will obliterate it by staying here like Rush did for 95%?
If Rush can
of
do
his career?
400 and odd goals in the top flight, someone else can.
Rush was a mega player, you know.
Oh, Rush was outrageous footballer.
What would Ian Rush be worth in the modern game?
It's just, it's not even. Yeah, he is a.
Who does it remind you of? What could if I'm not gonna ask you to put a number on because it's hard. But what current striker does he most remind you of? I'm gonna write a name down for you.
Go on then.
This is your thing. I'm gonna write a name down for you. Who I think it is, and I'll see if you can get it.
What
Right.
current striker was it? Ian Rush, right foot, left foot. I know you're gonna write. I know you're gonna write there. I know exactly gonna write.
Right.
Mason Greenwood.
Who do you think I'm going to talk about? Ian Rush, Mason Greenwood. Are you for fucking real?
No.
Mason Greenwood's a winger. I'm talking about a centre
Over
forward.
Bentancur losing his shit there.
Next to the Scousers playing in the Premier League. Look at him. Calm down, lads.
Not chill.
Mason Greenwood's left foot, right foot. Ian Rush plays in the old. Can play centre forward, just absolute finisher. It's hard. There's no one like him in the Premier League.
In the Premier League? In the world?
Oh, in the world?
In the world. Top strikers in the world.
Not a bad shout. He wasn't that Lewandowski because he wasn't that quick, but he just got in the right places and scored so many goals. Yeah, Lewandowski. See, wasn't a bad shout. Yeah.
Lewandowski.
Yeah, because
there's a movement patterns in
How
that.
was he?
Rushy was quicker. No, it wasn't as tall as Lewandowski.
Rushy was 6'1". 6'1", but I mean,
his 6'1".
He was top stood next to him. His nose is fucking 6'2".
His nose is about 5'9", yeah.
Yeah.
But he weren't that big.
I think with
I'd say 6'1" is you pushing him at 6'1".
Get it up, no way. How tall was he in Rush?
60.
I reckon he's 185 centimetres.
Like that, Rushy as well.
But he left foot, right place, right time. Wasn't quick, but just knew where to be, when to be. Head.
He was quick. He was
not
shit off a
5'11".
shovel. I thought he was smaller. I would have
he's
said
taller. He's taller than I'm 6 foot. He's taller than me. I've stood next to him.
Grease lightning. Rush as a kid. Grease lightning like a fucking bag of bones.
He was more like Torres at his peak than Lewandowski as well.
I'd say fucking De Bruyne has done his fucking cruciate again here.
He hasn't.
Got him to make one foul in this fucking game.
Great touch that.
That knee as well.
Getting the arm across.
No, the knee.
He goes past people like Gaza, he accelerates and then throws that arm out just to ride you like a wave.
That Benson curve was on a yellow though, or he could have brought him down there.
Was he?
Yeah.
Is that why he took him off?
I think so, and he's lost his shit.
He knows he should have took him.
Yeah. Because he's been, Foden had 6 fouls against him just in the first half.
Did he?
Yeah.
Do you know, if you was given a pen and paper and said, draw someone from Stockport, you'd draw Phil Foden. Like, picture perfect, you'd draw Phil Foden.
Did you see the clip of Noel Gallagher not joining in with the
that was
thing?
class, wasn't it?
Yeah. I text Noel about coming on the pod. Okay, he's definitely having a nibble on it, I'm telling you. I said, come on. He just like back and forth. I just can't get them to commit. So it's hard getting some of the big hitters like that, but I think the more we get rolling, we're getting rolling.
Give them time. I just think the less bombs you drop on Twitter, the more chance you've got to get a Noel Gallagher on.
Well, we've had a bit of separation from that, haven't we? I haven't been nuking anybody recently.
No, you haven't. You didn't nuke someone the other day, was it? What did you do? You went in 2 foot on someone the other day, I can't remember.
I tweet in bunches now, so I save stuff up that I've seen, and then I just tweet for a little 30-minute window.
And then I
save them up on drafts, and then just tweet them all at the same time. I think I'll come back to that.
You get to the grenade, pull the pin, just throw it, and then walk away.
Yeah, Elon Musk put a great meme up today. Did you see it?
No.
Oh, I haven't got... Noah's got my phone there, otherwise I'll show you. It's a cracker. You got it there? Yeah, what's this? I actually laughed because I thought, this does some up. He does put some good memes up, Musk.
Is Belgium in... he's not going to go back on, is he?
Yeah.
Are they doing
He's only had a fucking...
a clatter.
Yeah.
He can't... That is the most that look. You know what, Sebby, I'll put your face on that. on that screen.
I'll have to show you that. People at home.
Yeah. That's on.
See?
Yeah, wait a minute.
Yeah, it's on.
Right. So I was laughing, Musk put that up. I was like... I can't believe people get that annoyed at stuff. Like, they're so easy to manipulate in terms of, like, wind up when you're like, come on.
Yeah. You get them in here in this... In this chat room, people are coming in and going at the numbers. Oh, is there really only that many watching? Like, well, why have you come in here just to say that? Like, who's asked?
Right, okay,
yeah.
Right, yeah.
But this is the point: is you do these watch-alongs, and the clips on TikTok are getting 500,000 views and stuff. And that's what this is.
Yeah, it's what these.
We have a little chat. Watch this, and we clip it
but
and
still,
TikTok it and make a fucking shit.
And
make a shitload of money on TikTok off you watching this because we're clipping it.
But it's the same context, you know what I mean?
But the same people coming in watching it every week.
Nosy bastards.
Yeah. But surely COVID, if COVID taught you anything, it taught you people were looking out the windows and going, he's had 3 walks a day. that dog, he hasn't even got a dog. I'm going to phone the police on him. Why is she going to the shops? They're essential items. Why have you got that in your trolley?
I watched the thing the other day. There was like I went down a little rabbit hole on YouTube. I'm not like a big mad conspiracy theorist, but there was a thing on him and he was saying COVID wasn't as bad as what we thought it was going to be, but it's fucked the world.
COVID has,
not just that. It's because the actual virus wasn't as bad as we thought it was going to be. But there is viruses out there what could be 10 times worse.
The parasitic mind that has been released because nobody fucking trusts anybody anymore.
This is it. So
we don't trust media anymore. You don't trust the doctors anymore. You don't trust pharmaceutical companies anymore. You don't trust politicians anymore.
So that's what he's saying. But there is.
Oh, what a ball!
Oh no!
Oh my God! He just absolutely.
He had to go for it. He did
have to go for it.
Come on, he had to go for that.
I've got a lot of time for it. It's an old school challenge. That used to be expected that you nailed him there. But he's coughing.
You had the free one there, yeah.
You got to go in for that if you're a man.
Guy Neville's saying he's entitled to go for it as well.
He is. But he's coughing him.
Does that count as a foul?
He's got the schnozzer.
Yeah, he's given a foul. But he was saying this fella was saying, listen, because there's viruses out there. What a fucking 10 times worse.
What's happening here? Oh yeah.
He's ended up booking Romero, yeah.
He's shouting at someone.
Off here.
He is. Someone's kicked off saying Pep, your jumper's shit. Look, it's from Max and Spencer's.
He's trying to say it to the little troll there. Is he trying to say it? He's trying to say it to the card. That's that Manuel Lino, isn't it? The fella who signed him for the Mexican club and then became a bit of a mentor for him. Juan Manuel Lilo or something like that.
He's a mentor to Pep?
Yeah, he was the manager when Pep went to Mexico.
Yeah.
As a player. And then obviously they became...
okay.
And then when he lost...
Didn't know
that. He is stereotypically Mexican, isn't he?
No, I don't know where he's... I think he might be...
He looks like he wears a sombrero to bed.
Did any of you see the Spurs fans coping for Man City's hotel and
it wasn't even the hotel.
The rooms and all that? No, it was the hotel. But City, and they set all fireworks off last night, the Arsenal fans outside. City didn't come down till this morning. Because obviously Chelsea, they've just done them a treat.
Yeah.
Booked the hotel as if they were staying
and
there.
And then someone's leaked it.
And obviously people have leaked it, and the Arsenal fans have phoned up, cancelled all rooms and all that, and set all fireworks off last night, and City haven't come down till this morning.
Yeah, look,
fucking stupid fucking cockneys got absolutely... Because Everton have done it, Liverpool have done it.
Yeah.
And they've obviously thought they'd be tricky and derail City's title challenge, but to be fair to City...
Pep was a one step ahead. That's Pep, that's not City, that's Pep saying, it's Pep.
Yeah, they'll set the fireworks off.
Yeah.
It is a genuine attempt for the ball, he's just absolutely snozzled them. Didn't he do Mane or... Oh no, Mane done him, didn't he?
Mane done him, yeah. Yeah, got a red card.
Oh yeah, he's on here, Ortega. He broke his schnoz here, he's got a knee right in the kipper.
Yeah.
Why don't they show the replays when it gets quite gruely? Is that not what we pay our subscription for, fucking Sky? Is that not what we pay it for?
Show the crashes on the F1 again.
Yeah, show us the fucking collisions, that's what we want to see.
Bit of claret.
A few teeth flying out. Old schnozzers getting
but to be fair, it's a great yellow card.
He must be alright because they've got him up.
No, but if he's got concussion or something, he won't let him carry on, will he?
What was the game where the goalie got fucking knocked into fucking...
No, he's just got a fucking belt.
Petr Cech?
No, it was like Ralf Schumacher or something was his name. Was it France versus Germany in like the 86 World Cup?
My God.
Literally. You see his teeth and all that fucking fly out of his head.
Yeah, watch it on YouTube.
Yeah, Battiston, is it? Not Battiston, who's he get?
Yeah, that's Battiston, yeah.
No, Schumacher get... Is it Ralph?
Or Schumacher gets the French centre forward.
Gets the French and he just marmalises.
Remember, there's a film on the remember the kid who he was at a war, the British war camp over on Kingsway.
Bert Trautmann,
yeah. And he played on with the broken collarbone in the FA Cup final, didn't he? Yeah, that was a mad. But my granddad tells me he was his understudy when he played fucking with goalkeeper. He was Bert Trautmann's understudy, when he was younger.
Yeah, he was a German prisoner of war.
He was a German prisoner of war in Kingsway.
In Page Moss,
The Georgies he was. That's where he was on. He was in an internment camp on the Georgies.
It was just, I thought it was Kingsway.
No.
Some story that.
Oh, what a film as well.
Broke his neck and won the FA Cup.
Yeah, broke his neck and won the FA Cup, yeah.
In the final.
Yeah, and carried on. And my granddad tells me, I was better than him. I said, you know what, you wait, that's the drugs talking now.
He was better than Trautmann?
My granddad's like 89 or something silly.
Oh, so there's no one here to fucking say, no you weren't.
Yeah. But he was his understudy or something when he played in Prescott or something, Bert Trautmann, no Jordan, when he was in the British...
He played for Cables.
Cables got promoted, lads, yeah.
Well done, Dales and the lads at Cables.
Up to what are they up to there? The Unibond Prem, I think, this year.
So
play
Macclesfield.
Macclesfield, yeah.
No, did that right?
Yeah, well, Macclesfield had to start again, didn't he?
I know, but so the one below the conference cables.
Conference North. One below the Conference North.
So, all right. So if they go up in that, they
go up again. You go to Southport, Darlington, fucking some big clubs in that league in the north now.
Beat the City of Liverpool, didn't they?
Chester.
Did they?
Yeah.
And then the other semi-final, they beat somebody else. Did they beat Marine?
No, Marine beat Macclesfield in the league they're going into. So Marine are going up to the Conference North.
Oh, they've gone on one again.
Yeah, good team, Marine. Play good football. Neil Young. Great singer.
He thought he sung a few belters, didn't he?
I thought that would have been like a big bowl of you mouse getting involved in something like that. With cables and just getting the whole club and cracking on with it.
I trained with them, didn't I? Went over and trained with them, but I can't play anymore.
Not play. I mean, like...
I'll play golf on a sound. I'm enjoying having a game of golf and being a golfer. Do you know what I mean? It's been nice. Watching the footy, just being a dad. Pottering around my garden. Just riding my little bike around. I've had the ball, I've had a great time. I have never had I've literally left school and been a footballer and then manager.
Yeah.
So it's just nice to do nothing, and that's why I need to get back into something, because fucking Twitter. I just go on there and I just go, what are these pillocks saying here? What's he saying here? This bear. And then I go, right, now I'm sat, there's no problem for me now on Twitter because the golf courses are open, so I just go, right, whatever I'm working on my game, I've got a little swing fort and just read copious amounts of golf books, and then I'm out. Got the little fellas up the range before they came here today, got them practicing, proper grip and all that. I've got me gym getting in. When I get back from Turkey, my gym goes in, and I've got all the little kids bars and that, so get the lads
the kids on it.
I need to get in shape myself. I'm a right fat cunt at the minute because I've just been on literally like a 3-month, 4-month staggy. Some would argue since October, since left there. But when you know, you're all like you're so used to working.
Yeah, I see it here. Yeah. He's run into him.
He's already moving.
Yeah, Edison's got into his hip and like boat racing his hip. He's there.
It's just down as a good save.
I'll level with you here.
That's not a foul.
He's a tough cunt, so he must be injured for the go off, but he doesn't look happy.
He's not.
The KDB off as well.
But hang on a minute.
Two big ones coming off that.
This is a big one.
Big call.
And I'll tell you why
Richard Wright's coming on.
I'll tell you why it's a big one. He's fuming here, Edison, right? They're fucking fuming. If you have the title in your hands, has he booted him there?
He's booted Sutton.
Booted the cooler box.
If you have the title in your hands, it was labelled at Thomas Tuchel last week in the Bernabeu when he took Harry Kane off with
and he took Sané off.
Forget Sané, but when he took fucking Harry Kane off, and it was like, you leave your big players out there. De Bruyne clearly don't want to come off. And if you remember last time he took De Bruyne off, they went out the Champions League.
Yeah, he did.
Because he never fucking took a penalty.
Yeah.
And Edison is fucking raging, he's just come off. So if Spurs go on to get an equaliser here and Arsenal win the league, that's what the fucking, that's what the line
will, you're right. Yeah, they will. I know. But do you think, is Edison, he's raging half coming off and half that he's been fucking clattered?
You've been playing for 70 minutes, you've done the fucking warm-up, you've had the belt in the face, why you take me off? I don't want to come off. Unless the keeper's saying, I want to come off here, which he clearly fucking isn't. You don't take him off.
Do you reckon there's a hint of the doctor saying, look, he's got to come off here?
No, it is.
He's got a bang on the head.
Out, or, I don't know,
he's got to come off here. Do you reckon?
Yeah, but if your keeper's got a concussion,
like, look, I
don't
know.
Risk of it. You're not risking that.
He's got to buck off with that.
He's got to buck off. Who you listening to, your doctor?
And he's threw the ball away. Buck him again.
Who you treating? Who you treating, the doctor or the player? Are you okay? Yeah, I'm all right. Or you listen to the doctor?
It's this new regime, and I believe you listen to doctors.
The fucking title's on the line.
We've just been talking about
You've got one of the best goalkeepers in the world. You've got, you know, Ortega's done well for them.
But he's not Edison.
The title's on the line here.
1 point and it's out.
Does he look happy he's coming off? So does he look ready to play on? I think he does. And if, say this Ortega fucks up and it goes 1-1 and Arsenal win the league, I'm just saying.
No, you're right, that's a turning point.
Why take the opportunity for that to happen? It was unnecessary. It's unnecessary.
I know what you mean.
I'm telling you now, I am only taking Edison or Alisson off or whoever you mean. My main goalie off.
If they're dead.
Unless they're saying, Gaffer, I'm fucked here. I can't go on if he fucking noses.
Go down there, you stupid bastard. What a save!
Should have fucking changed it. What a save! What a man! I told you he's the best in the world.
Ederson wouldn't have saved that.
What a save though! But like, imagine that goes in or he fucks up there, and then you go.
Oh, goes
He
to
takes it in
Maxim.
the plums. To be fair.
Oh
to him.
yeah. It's absolute
But,
cough.
like, imagine that goes through his legs. Now we're all going. No, that goes through his legs.
Ederson's
Everyone
going,
here is now going.
Yeah,
Ederson would have saved that. Ederson would have saved that.
Oh.
Lad, they've just missed a big chance there.
It both was plums as well.
He kind of gone hot on this Doku and then not. And does it with players, doesn't he? And then then he's hot on them and then he's not hot on them.
Yeah.
Like Grealish was back in favour and then he's not.
Doku started him up the first half of the season.
Doku was brilliant in the first bit of the season.
He was great. Had a little injury, didn't he? He had a little injury.
I wonder if he just freshens them up. Just, like certainly the front line players. The back line doesn't tend to change much unless it's injuries.
They've got to push it. I know we're saying the deep, but they've got to push up a bit more Spurs there.
This Rodri's just fucking
outrageous, isn't he? Look at that.
Royce, yeah.
And that Foden, I reckon if you could ping a ball at him at a fucking 120 miles an hour.
Yeah.
Oh, he'd strap it.
Strap it, wouldn't he? Yeah.
Who's the best player in the England team?
But it's, you know what? People are going to say Jude Bellingham. It's not.
Could be Bellingham actually.
I'm saying Phil Foden.
Foden and Bellingham, it's got Kane. I don't think Kane's a bronze medalist for me. Kane's on the bronze, and Kyle Walker might.
But that's mad.
I think Kyle Walker's better than. I think
Kyle Walker's got a brain fart in him. Kyle Walker's got a brain fart. He's not top three. He's not.
So there's 4 players: Harry Kane, Kyle Walker, Jude Bellingham, Phil Foden. There's Declan Rice.
Yeah.
There's
Declan
4.
Rice, mate.
There's 4
Saka.
world class players. Hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. There's 5 world class players.
Yeah, I'd say Saka's world class.
Saka not world class?
I'd say Saka's world class, mate. Yeah, I would.
No,
Rio's had a big debate with a few people on
I'm
this.
polling this because I really don't agree.
You're not having Saka as world class. Poll is, get a poll. Let's have a poll, see what they say.
Graham Poll.
His numbers don't lie.
Is Sarah world class? Right.
Is Saka world class?
I don't think he is.
I think he's on his way towards it.
He is, definitely.
I think he's on his way towards it, but he's got. I think Arsenal need to win a title or a European competition or.
I don't think he
do
gets
something more for England.
Well, Declan Rice won not either, but he's world class. Doesn't really matter.
I wouldn't.
Declan Rice is world class. Declan Rice is world class. There's not even.
Yeah, he is.
He's not arguing. It doesn't matter what he has won. He's world class. Look at how George Best now playing. George Best playing the World Cup. Doesn't mean it's not. Doesn't mean he was shit, does it? Anderson for United won fucking 3 or 4 Premier Leagues. He was shite.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, that's a fair point. But yeah, do you know what? I've seen a different gears. I've seen a different gears of Declan Rice this year.
World class.
I seen him at Goodison live last season for West Ham last season, and I didn't think he was a centre midfielder.
Yeah, he's a centre half.
Like a centre half playing there.
I just thought he was really limited to the number 4. I actually think he's better as the 8 or the 6, where he can gallop on and you just. I don't think he's a good number 4. Because he's not a great first receiver. He plays a number 4 different.
6.
No, number 4, the first receiver, like the pivot.
Quarterback.
And the very deep,
to get the team playing, drops in, gets you playing. Which is where he ended up a few times for West Ham because of obviously his ability and the lack of playing ability in West Ham's backline. So he's dropped clearly a lot deeper to try and get on it to make them play. Since he's gone to Arsenal, I think he's played a bit deeper, but he's also had with Jorginho. I think he helped him flourish and become.
Did 100% did, yeah.
And I think he found another gear.
But I think that midfield that Arsenal's got with Partey, Rice, Odegaard, that's.
Yeah, I think Jorginho, Partey, whichever one he goes with in there is a nice compliment
I think
to Rice.
Partey a bit better, more compliment to Rice. I think he's got a bit more. Jorginho's a better footballer. I think Partey's a better
but again, it's also
controlling.
I think Arteta's been shrewd in his squad selection there because he's given Rice, because you've given him a nice caveat. You can go a bit more defensive with Partey, or you can go a bit more first receiver with Jorginho.
And that's why I said last week when I picked Rodri and Rice in my 11. I'd just edge Rice over Rodri because he can do a bit more than what Rodri can. People are going to say, he scored goals in here, he's done this, he's done that.
Rice
of course, yes.
I'm
Rice can do a bit more.
But also, if you said to me, who do you want to be your number 4, I'd say Rodri. If you said to me, who do you want to be number 8, I'd probably say Rice. But who do you want to be... If you can only pick one of them for number 4, I'm picking Rodri over Rice, because he's better at that position. He's better at first receiver.
Yeah, again,
Do you know what I mean? But if it says you need someone to gallop on or play in a partnership, it's harder to turn away from Rodri.
Yeah, it's that Scholes,
because to be fair to
Lampard,
Rodri, he scored the fucking win in the European Cup final.
That's what I'm
like, he scores
said.
fucking goals.
I know, but
so you don't know whether if City brought another 4 in who could play first receiver, whether Rodri would find another gear like Rice has because of Jorginho and pass.
Don't forget, City bid for Rice.
Oh yeah. Well, no, Ina Lucho said that was only a noise up. Sorry, the woman we shall not name her name or ever mention. In Mwakawu, did say that was just a noise up to get Arsenal to get to the number or something.
So saying Pep done them a favour. Pep was doing that. It's nonsense.
We're talking about bullshit, nonsense, pottery.
Yeah, but I'm saying let's talk about facts. And City did bid for Rice.
Did you?
And they had Rodri in the team.
But also, is that not a Bayern Munich, classic Bayern Munich move?
Get all the best players.
Classic Liverpool move. We usually do it to like Southampton and stuff.
Yeah, no, we used to get done to us.
Who will you do it to this year? You can't do it to Villa. Although I've heard just doing it to Anthony Gordon. You're just sniffing around Anthony Gordon.
£100 million.
That's what I've heard.
Yeah, listen.
Can anybody explain to me how Kobe Mainoo and Udogie from Spurs have got in the Young Player of the Year list?
Udogie's been a good player.
I know he's been a good player, but I'm saying over Anthony Gordon. Anthony Gordon's not on it. And Udogie's on it. And Kobe Mainoo's on it.
Gordon's had a
Kobe
way better season.
Mainoo's only finished 90 minutes or something all season. Might even be that.
Yeah, I think he's only had like 3 good games as well, don't forget. Two against Liverpool. He played okay.
Played okay when he came on in the game.
He wasn't man of the match though. When he got man of the match, he wasn't man of the match.
I'm not saying he was, but
why do you think that is, boys?
It's the United young big up. It's one of them, innit?
If Southgate went to Man United this summer, it would make sense, wouldn't it?
Because giving them the spotlight, yeah.
And Branthwaite never got minutes in that game.
Neither did Cole Palmer.
Didn't Cole Palmer either.
And Kobe Mainoo did, which is
Cole Palmer, Man United fan. Branthwaite heavily touted for United. If he brings them on, then obviously the value goes up a couple of mil, doesn't it?
Why would Cole Palmer
10-20 million
go to Man United?
Because he supports them.
Because he's a Man United fan from Wythenshawe, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's a Man United fan. Why would
you sign for Liverpool? Why would Mark Campbell? Why would you sign for Liverpool? Yeah, I'm a Liverpool fan, mate.
I just don't think he believes Chelsea.
Some people just support clubs. So some people say I'd rather play for Liverpool than Real Madrid because I'm a Liverpool fan.
I know what you mean, but I mean I don't think he leaves Chelsea at this minute.
But if your boyhood club come calling, and it's a club that big, I'm telling you, you've got pictures on your wall.
No, I can imagine him playing there, but just not.
He's got because Man City aren't going to sell you to Man U, so he's probably gone. I'm going to Chelsea. I'm going to fucking smash his head in here, and I'm going back to Man U.
Yeah,
I'm Manchester lad.
You can see that all day.
I can see it going back.
Eric Cantona.
I mean, I just think right this second, it's the fucking.
No, but I'm saying, like, you could see that happening.
The club's in pieces, and so's the fucking stadium.
But they won't be forever, as Gary Neville said this week. Man United will be back at some point, and I think he's a little prick, but he's probably right about that. He's not right on much.
We've got a friend in the chat room there, the Michael Anthony Show. Well, Michael Anthony from the Michael Anthony Show.
Is he in there?
He's in there saying
he set up the Harry Finley for us.
Yeah, he said Rodri and Rice is in the conversation, guys. Come on. But I don't know which one he's backing there. I'm presuming he's backing Rodri.
I assume he's backing Rodri.
He's right to do that, but we're saying in terms of the season they've had, and also the fact that Rice has shown that ability to get on and get after it.
It's the same arguments as you're thinking, who would you want as your deep lying midfielder? You'd have, no, I'm talking of the old Lampard, Gerrard Scholes. You'd have Scholes.
If you could only if we're just sitting here though, we can say we can only sign one. We can only sign one for our team. Oh, he's in. Good save again.
Great save.
Good save again, to be fair.
Peter Schmeichel.
If we could only sign one today, you can only sign one player. Your chairman says you can have one player today. Do you want Declan Rice or do you want Rodri right now today?
I'm going for Liverpool for my team
for
the blank team.
Well, Liverpool. Go on,
for Liverpool, I'm gonna go Rodri because he's the best in his position.
Who you going?
But if I've got no players, I'm going Rice.
Are you fucking sitting on the fence with that?
I'm not sitting on the fence. I'm saying it's horses for courses.
You signing to you've got one transfer tomorrow. Who are you signing? Rodri or Declan Rice?
For who? It depends.
You've got to take one.
For Liverpool, I'm taking Rodri.
Got to take one.
For Liverpool, taking Rodri.
No, you've got to take one. I'm not even going to tell you who's playing round him. you've only got one choice for the two of them, and then you're going to build the rest of your football team around them.
Declan Rice.
You're taking Rice?
Yeah.
Right.
Rice.
Yeah? Oh, I'm going Rodri.
Rodri's only 27.
Rodri.
I know, Rodri's outrageous,
What's
but as
Rice, 25, 26? It's not much in it. They're about the same age, but I'm going Rodri.
I just think if you put...
Rodri fits with a load of others.
I'm going Rodri.
And
Rice,
and the way
Rice does...
I think
wanna
Rice
keep the
runs
ball.
all over Rodri.
I think Rice is a better footballer.
Rodri plays
he's-
the
yeah.
better two-thirds. Rodri plays the bottom two-thirds of the pitch better
Correct.
than Rice. Rice plays the last third of the pitch better than Rodri.
And-
But Rodri doesn't play it badly, as proven by the European final and the fucking big goals he scored in big moments for Man City. Rice has shown that this year, which I didn't think he has. You know, he's come up at big moments and galloped on and got a goal. I still think Rodri's got his number in terms of, I still think he's a better player than him. But I think Rice has had the better season than Rodri based on their usual standards.
I don't think... I disagree with that. I don't think Rodri's dropped the standard. I just think there's players around Rodri who have upped the standard, like your Phil Fodens. I think they've
Rodri's
taken that a little bit off Rodri.
Rodri suffered for Kevin De Bruyne missing a big chunk of the season.
He has a little bit, but I still don't think Rodri's dropped his form. I think he's still being...
He's easier to latch onto because you don't have to worry about him finding De Bruyne backside you.
He's got... It's like the Salah syndrome. It's like Salah scores 20 goals a season. Nah, he's done all right, hasn't he? He's scored. He's not as good.
Let's let Graham Paul decide. But
Go on.
from the last poll as well, is Saka world class? 85% say no.
See? I
Listen, I think he's
well. Could be one day. I think it could be one day.
I don't think Saka's improving from what he is now.
Well, he is. He's only young. So it's Saka, 23.
22, I think.
I don't think Saka's improving right now for what he is.
Don't forget, he's playing the European Championship final, missed a penalty, big moment. So
that
22.
I don't know.
He's fucking gonna improve.
Do you reckon?
Absolutely.
There's loads of players who
22
reach
is a
22,
winger.
23 who don't improve.
Who drafts
Campbell,
Saka or
come
Vinny
on.
Jr.?
Vinny Jr.
Oh, not even, like, come on.
Yeah,
but
Vinny
there's
Jr.
completely different sides
Head
of
and
the pitch.
shoulders. I know,
Like,
as
Vinicius Jr.
you got to pick one.
Vinicius Jr. is top 5 in the world.
All right, Saka or
Vinicius
Rodrigo?
Jr. is in the running for the
Saka
Ballon.
or Rodrigo for Madrid.
How's this for... Go on.
He plays off the right.
That's a good one, that.
Saka.
I'd just go Saka. Me, I'm agreeing with Josh there.
Could Saka play on the left
Yeah,
wing back for England this summer?
No, that's just
He did play
wasting
there,
him.
didn't he, at the Euros?
And that's wasting him, I think. And
Played there in the
I'm
Euros last time, no?
going to say
you're going to go Rodrigo.
Saka,
Just over Rodrigo. Rodrigo.
but Rodrigo's coming. Rodrigo's getting better. And it's only based on the season this year. Rodrigo's finishing this season strong.
And
we'll probably win a European Cup.
And I think Rodrigo could actually leave this summer as well.
What?
Rodrigo
With Mbappe coming?
and Hendricks there.
You got
Maybe Liverpool, sell Salah to Saudi, take Rodrigo,
I take Rodrigo Liverpool all day long, yeah.
sell Salah. He'll go to Saudi this year, won't he? Doesn't look
Not well,
He's not
I
asked,
heard
is
he's
he?
opening contract talks.
Salah. You wouldn't sign him again. He's fucking gone.
Well, Klopp's going. I think they're not getting on.
You wouldn't
Well,
re-sign
they're
Salah at 500k a week, would you? He'd be fucking mad.
Well, his agent done a
His ear's
thing.
falling out.
Yeah.
500 grand a
he's
week, that'll
fucking-
buy him some camels, that.
Well, his agent done a thing for
He'd be getting
Harvard.
2 mil a season in fucking Saudi. 2 mil a week
season?
in Saudi.
Yeah.
His agent done an interview for like Harvard University, like a talk, and they were asking him about football contracts and all that. He said, "What's Salah's earnings?" And he explained, "Well, Salah will probably earn about £48.5 million this year."
Enforcement wise and stuff.
No, that's like wages and his image rights and all that.
Yeah.
It's like, wow.
Yeah.
But you think he's African? I know we don't think it because he's Egyptian, but he's an African.
Oh yeah, he's an African.
He's East African, but he's an African. So that's a big market, that, because all them young kids who are aspiring to make something of themselves, Sadio Mane and him, like Sadio for the West Africans, the kind of Senegalese and that side of the country, but obviously on the
North
other side,
Africans, yeah.
Mo's massive.
Oh, he is.
Big
He's
countries then.
well,
Yeah.
I've said to you.
All the Muslim, all the Arabic speaking
No, well, I
countries.
said to you, I was in fucking Times Square the week, and on the wall, the massive big picture of Mo Salah painting in Times Square.
So think about
Like,
your front
what the
three
fuck?
back in the day. You had Mane one side who's West Africa, Salah the other side who's East Africa,
Yeah,
and then obviously Firmino down the middle with a bit of Brazilian flair to nip it all
Oh,
together.
chance. There you go. Here's where you need Ortega.
wow.
What a man.
Fancy
Ederson
soul
does, I swear
all
to you,
the time,
Ederson,
Shut the fuck up,
Ederson doesn't save that.
I agree.
But what a mad call to put Ortega on, and he's made 3 unbelievable saves.
And he could win the league for them.
He's got to think.
But who's made the call? So now is the doctor the fucking genius?
Because he made 3 big saves.
Has the doctor made the call because it was a concussion? He's made 3 big saves, Ortega.
But you know what? I don't think Son took the wrong option there either. I think
he's got to think him.
I'll level with you here. I'm gonna say something here, and it might sound slightly racist, all right? Might
don't
sound
say it
slightly
then.
racist. I need to say it because it's in my mind.
Never
It might
even
sound
start
slightly
to a
racist.
sentence.
Look at this.
He, as good as Son is,
No, I think
I never fancy him going through, and I don't know whether it's because of the way. Like that, I always think the Asian lads, like the Japanese, the Chinese, the South Koreans, are really good athletes physically, really good finishers. But not really good finishers. Like I think they're hardest working. They'll do everything right, disciplined diet, but I think they're very robotic, very militant, and like you need a bit of flip, like Messi or like the flair players go through and like dink it or Fowler goes through there.
He does always go for the
cut,
like, he's a good. I'm not saying he's not a good finisher.
And I think it's
Son.
because of the education they get in Asia. I think it's quite wooden and quite military. So it's going to sound quite racist, that, but
no, right, because there's a great example. Is the kid from Brighton, Matoma. He actually studied.
Yeah, literally studied
wingers' movements,
which is very much their culture, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know, like, so I look at it and I go,
very
that was a wooden finish. Like if you're one of the best players in the world and you want to be,
think that all day.
You fucking gotta score that against City. You can't miss that chance in the Champions League, fucking in the big stages.
But this is the big stage tonight.
Well, this is what I'm saying. If you want to be a big player, that's what you live and die on those moments. And as good as he's been this season, Son, and I know he's improved loads. I don't think he's at that level of player. I just don't. And I know he's got big K-pop fucking South Korean fucking following. He's a global superstar. But I think he's massively overrated as a player.
But I said the two footy players I seen in Times Square on the big boards was Son and Mo Salah.
Yeah, and
they're the two.
I can see why Mo Salah's up there, but Son's still got loads of work to do.
If Harry Kane goes through 1-on-1 there, there's only one outcome.
He's scoring that.
There's no way he's not scoring that.
He's scoring that.
Does he even get there with his pace? Like
Kane's quick, lad.
Haaland scores that.
No, he isn't.
Kane's quick.
Kane's not slow. He's not quick. He's not. Kane gets to that.
Kane gets to that.
Yeah.
God, that's strong. That, you know.
Show the camera, Joe.
Show
closer. Show the camera closer.
Got to go closer.
Oh, that's a bit blurry.
Yeah, Jonathan 40.
From Bootle.
Yeah, there you go,
Jonathan 40.
It's a good beer, that, but it's really strong.
Great shadow.
This is the type of performance that champions put out. Get your nose in front, get the job done. Spurs play better than.
And you keep we expected, and you keep a saves, yeah.
Well,
because that was an outrageous save. I know you got you saying, yeah. I think he had to still save the keeper.
I'll level with you here.
He didn't hit it right at him.
I think Son's had the 2 biggest chances for Spurs. All right.
And
I don't think the keeper should get a chance of either of them.
Oh, speed on him.
That's a pen. Yeah,
couldn't wait to give it.
What did I say at our time? I did say 2-0. I think it's harsh.
Look at him. Yeah, it's a pen, that.
Of course it is.
He's so quick, isn't he?
He's so sharp.
He's just put his foot in and he's done that. Yeah, he's done that. He's put his foot in and gone.
He's got that little. He's got that one move.
Little shimmy.
They're just so quick over like a yard, lad. They're just so quick over yard. Was you tell me Van der Ven? Who is it?
No, it's
Romero.
Pedro
Porro.
Was it Porro? Yeah.
But again, lad, it's that there. They're just so sharp.
Yeah, you won't put your foot in and don't get the ball like this. You put your foot in now and don't win the ball.
It's that little shuffle that does you, lad.
Such a pen.
I know.
See the little shuffle there?
Yeah. But the ball doesn't move.
That way, and he's so sharp.
The ball hasn't really moved. He's gone that way. The ball's gone
so close to your body.
You've got to go that way because if you don't, he chops it. You're gone.
You need to be giving them players 5-10 yards. He's touch tight with you. You're not stopping him.
They're so good. There's such a small margin of error. This Doku, imagine you're the Tottenham right-hand side there,
and you've seen Doku
and he comes on a sub and you're
for fuck's sake.
Fucking hell. Yeah. You've brought Mr. Sharp from Sharpsville, Tennessee on to fucking absolutely tear me a new arsehole with 20 to go. As a fullback, he's just going off.
Did you see that?
Especially if you're on the yellow.
That happened this year when was it United?
Where's he going?
He's going to go bottom right.
Top right.
Oh God!
What a pen.
It's down to Everton now to do it.
Fucking best team should win
Down
the league.
to Everton to do it.
The best team should win the league, and these are the best team.
No, Everton play Arsenal, don't they?
Yeah, but if... oh shit, yeah, I thought it was Man City.
Palace.
Oh, Everton play Arsenal, yeah.
We could
Did
then
the City play West Ham?
We could then
No.
2 teams title hopes in
Didn't
one
end
season.
Liverpool, you're talking
We'll do Arsenal this weekend, beat them, dust them. And then obviously Liverpool's on. It'd be nice to do them with the clean sheet.
No, did you
2-0.
see, talking about Doku, did you see this year when, I think it was this year when Fulham played United and Garnacho stood there and he sees Traore warming up and coming on and the camera pans to Garnacho and he goes, oh, for fuck's sake. It does look like that, yeah.
That's some
What a
pen
pen,
there.
lad. Even if the keeper goes the right way, he's fucking sniffing that. They're the best team, let's be honest. They're
Yeah,
the
they
best
are.
team.
They are,
Best team in the world.
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
The
I
best
mean,
team in the world.
I know they beat Madrid. I know Madrid beat them, but Madrid done a job on them. They didn't beat them, you know what I mean? Madrid done a job on them.
No, we beat them on pens.
I know what I'm saying, but they defended like fuck
Yeah.
Madrid. They've done a job on
Yeah.
City.
Which you can do in cup football.
Madrid didn't go head to head and beat them.
No.
So that's what I'm
They
saying.
got fucked. If they go head to head with these, they get flopped. These are the best team in the world.
Down to the West Ham and David Moyes.
David Moyes, gonna get the fannies tickled on Saturday or Sunday, is it Sunday?
Sunday, yeah.
Moyes is fuming. Lopetegui is replacing him. He'll have the flip-flops on, the sombreros. Kev Nolan's on the team there. City.
He could be good.
Let's be honest. They come to Spurs and they've had to ride the luck at times. Keepers have to make some good saves, but they're the fucking best team over the 37 games to this point.
That's
the
a good
best
one.
Team to watch.
Talking about Kev Nolan with Moyes goes, what will he do next season?
He might try and go back as a manager. He had
That's
a little
what I'm
stint at
thinking.
Notts County, didn't
They're
he?
talking Ashley Cole getting a championship job.
Possibly, yeah.
So, Kev Nolan, you'd probably prefer Kev Nolan as your manager at the minute. With his CV, what he's been with Moyes and what he's done.
He done well at Notts County when he first went in and just he moved up. He went, where did he go to for his first number 2? Was it West Ham? Or did he go somewhere else?
No,
I'm sure
he was
he
at
went somewhere
Notts County
before
as the
that.
manager. I don't know whether he got beaten in the playoffs or something like that. He had a good little run and then can't remember. It was just so long ago. And then he went out the game for a bit. And then I seen him. He's been with Moyes for like the last 3 or 4 years. I always thought he'd be a really good manager, Kev. You know.
Yeah.
I always thought he would. He's a good captain.
The goalie for my 2-1.
Good player, Kev. Really good. Like you used his attributes really, really well. Good goal scorer for a midfielder. Knew how to fucking score a goal.
He was
I always thought
in
to be a
that
good man.
box.
I always thought to be a really good manager.
In the
so
box,
I wouldn't
he
be
was.
surprised to see him pop back up and take a
Yeah,
job.
I think he could.
Good lads as well. The Nolans, all the family, weren't they? We had a
Yeah,
good pint
great
with
lads.
Newcastle and that.
Yeah.
Did our fella and all that. Fuck me, they loved to sing song on a night out.
Yeah.
Good fun, weren't they?
Yeah. What was the
Yeah.
tune?
Bent us on to
The
Glasgow. He
Gambler.
bent us on to some of the good spots of Glasgow, the
Yeah.
Nolans.
Yeah.
First few
Yeah.
years we went with them, yeah.
Yeah.
Had the ball.
Could be good this year. You got your tickets, haven't you, Mouse?
Yeah. We're in, lad. We're there.
6 of us.
We're there.
He likes a good pint as well, Kev. Fucking hell.
Oh, God, he
Went
can
to-
drink.
yeah, you can drink for fun, can't he?
Is that the good family, good people. But yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if Moyes comes out of there. I wouldn't be surprised to see Moyes pop back up somewhere, you know.
I think he'll put his feet up now,
What
me.
about Liverpool? No?
Oh, fuck
Oh,
off.
my God, down his slot. We took Benitez. Moyes, he's done a good job on Merseyside. Go. Listen, you've had Roy Hodgson in the past, haven't you?
Wow, that was... I don't even want to
Who's
go
Arnie
there.
Slot when he's at home? He hasn't won the Europa Conference League. Has he? He hasn't got Everton into the Champions
He hasn't
League.
nurtured top talent like fucking...
Moyes?
Yeah,
Moyes.
Moyes has.
Moyes that brought through Tim Cahill.
Do you know what I mean? So, where does he pop up next, Moyes? I actually
I
really
don't think he played. I think that's
I
him.
really think he's done a fantastic job. Of
He's
fucking
going-
West Ham,
he's
and
doing-
People don't, weirdly.
But,
He's just signed with
you can't
Talksport
say,
for the
you can't say he
Euros.
hasn't.
Yeah, but he'll,
I know what I mean, but I mean, he's just gonna... He's not...
Moyes is in his fucking prime as a manager.
Do you reckon?
He's got about another 4 jobs in him.
Get him back abroad.
He's got all the Sam Allardyce. He's
Uno,
got
dos,
all the,
tres times.
He hasn't even gone through the trying
In
to
a
save
main
people
league.
from relegation zone, yeah.
Do you think he'll go
You
to
get about
Celtic?
5 years. He's got Celtic. He's got save from relegation
Well, that's
zones.
retiring, isn't it? Going up there.
No, I don't think so. I think Moyes has got Celtic because that's his club. I think he's got all the relegation teams in terms of let's bring Moyes in instead of Sam Allardyce this season to try and keep us up. He's got like 4 or 5 years at least of that. He's going to get cake-out now.
Could you see him back at Everton at any point?
Could see him easy back at Everton. Easy see him back at Everton because he's held in such high regard. Must be the best time ever to be a City fan. I know they've had some good days, Colin Bell, Franny Lee and all that time, but they've never had anything like this, have they, City?
No, you're right saying it, for all the money they've spent, the best player's a local lad from Stockport.
Yeah.
So, they've got a couple of really good kids coming through as well.
City have?
Yeah.
It's a huge...
Well, they put all that investment in the academy 10 years ago, didn't they? 10 or 15 years ago. I mean, like...
They just invested in everything.
They've always had a good academy, City. Even
but I mean, in terms of infrastructure,
Mickey Richards,
he spent
Michael
hundreds,
Johnson.
Yeah, he spent hundreds of millions on the
Best
infrastructure.
academy. Look at all the fucking players who come out of City's academy. Phil Foden's the best in the... Phil Foden or Bergam best in the country.
They're getting all the kids in
But
Liverpool.
no one's talking about Birmingham's academy being... I know it's a good academy, but no one's saying it's the best in the country. Manchester City's academy, Cole Palmer come out of it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I don't even want to, like, I'm just saying.
But I'm saying when Cole Palmer was...
Liverpool's academy's a good one.
But no, what I'm saying, when Cole Palmer was 10, that City applied hundreds of millions into the infrastructure of the academy. So they got... I know...
Hang on a minute. City, what the fuck are you on about? City have implied hundreds of millions across the club. Billions across the club.
Yeah, no one...
So, but their academy was... Because their academy was already functioning. They've just got... more money and more staff, so.
But have you seen the facilities they've got?
Sign players from abroad, etc. So City have got, but they never got anyone really into the first team. So City haven't had Foden.
At your age, they did.
Jim Cassell signed Foden.
I know.
So I'm saying Cole Palmer was signed by whoever either Jim or the incumbents just after. The Sheikh Mansour money hasn't kicked in yet, so you're going. City might kick in on that for the next... It might be 5 years before that kicks in.
Generational talent.
What's the name of the little lad, you know, my best brother John, quick.
That Oscar Bob who's on the bench in and
5, is that City?
Yeah.
That Oscar Bob who's in and around it. There was a lad who I seen play in a 23s game for City, a kid called Jordan Braff or something like that, a Dutch boy who I thought, I just don't know how he doesn't make it. Tommy Doyle, the young kid I seen playing the same game, who was exceptional as well, who's just been sold to Wolves for 5 mil. Oh, what a save again. City's academy is like Liverpool's academy. I think has pulled the club out the fire this season. Liverpool's academy and academy recruiting structure.
But there was they were talking with Liverpool's academy director in this little thing I watched on Liverpool today, and he was saying 6 months ago, Jayden Danns was like not getting in the 18s. He thinking, what's he going to do? And then all of a sudden, within the space of 3 or 4 months, he's playing for the first team in a cup final, and only 2 months before, he spoke to Pep. What's that academy director called? Spoke to Pep Linders. What's the academy director called? It's ex-Spurs fella. Anyway, he spoke to Pep. Alex Inglethorpe. He spoke to Pep and listened. You need to have a look at this dance. And then after the cup final, Pep texted Inglethorpe.
Oh my God!
Oh my Lord! That's amazing.
Oh, take a man of the match.
Who's got man of the match?
Haaland scored 2.
We're saying.
Could be the biggest mistake of the season.
Biggest mistake of the season. Could go against him. Why would you do the change? I can't believe to give it. Let's be honest.
Haaland scored 2.
He has made 3 fantastic saves.
Yeah, but he couldn't.
He's potentially won the league. Yeah.
Literally has won the league. He's made 3 fantastic saves. But also, fucking Haaland scored 2 goals. There, you know, like, I know they're a pen in the tapping, but
Haaland's looking at the moment.
No, he has.
I don't mind it.
No, it's a big call, and I've got a lot of time for that. I wouldn't have done that myself. I'd have given it Haaland.
See, come on.
There's been some big performances. Yeah.
Last one. I've got 2-1. Got about 300 quid on this attack. Come on.
Kanji yellow, me.
Technically, you can't win if you get it just
pull it back with the foul
from half time. It doesn't count. I went for 3-1.
I went for 2-1 and I'd be scoring now. About 300
and then I went for 2-0 at half time. I'm made up. I didn't have a punt tonight. Yellow for who?
Bernardo.
Do you know how many bankers there's
been
tonight?
that?
Yeah, I was just waiting on the kanji. Waiting on the kanji.
What, for the yellows?
Bernardo, Polo got one.
Do you reckon I would have been, when I was playing on these games, I would have been the shooter for the yellow?
Yeah, I don't think they'd have put the mouse in the betting.
Evens or less.
They just pulled the betting off. He's on.
Your most
go on.
Job on it over the
no, let it go. We'll see if he's on. That was tight.
Me?
Your most in a season?
Yeah, like 12 or
15.
Come on,
I'm not staying you two.
12 or
15. Kanji and Lascelles.
That was the ref. That was tight. The line should have fucking let that play.
City.
Man of the match, eh?
Man of the match. Hey, it just shows you, that's why he's the best in the world, Pep. Everyone's going, what the fuck are you doing taking Ederson off? He goes, I fucking show you here what I'm doing. and he's come on and made, let's be honest,
He's come on and give the man of the match with the Cats.
3 brilliant saves. 2 of them, Son, I think, should do more with.
He's got to score. Good game, though.
Great game.
Spurs played well in spells.
Great game. I thought Spurs did the point, to be honest. I thought...
They create the chances if you come at the end of the game.
That's his boyo, innit? See him there, right on the scene.
Yeah. That's big Begiristain, is it?
No. That's the volleyball. He was
I know, yeah.
Guy.
Watched them on the documentary.
Yeah.
Water polo. That's Pep's boy. Right
so
there.
what's his SP then?
Man management.
They're just on the scene.
Yeah.
Right.
I feel like what Blackie and but he's just there for Pep.
Yeah.
But I don't know what they do, but you'll see him all the time. Boom, just right on Pep straight away.
It's like having that the British Lions fella.
Must just be like his mentor or something.
Yeah, that's what they are.
But they're really close. I don't know his name, Borello or something like that.
No, it's not Borello. He's the fat, baldy one at Liverpool.
He cut a nice suit there.
Yeah.
Much better than Pep.
Much better than Pep's polo. You should give him some fashion advice.
City
definitely not there for that.
3 games.
League game, 4 league games.
That's gone now, isn't it?
Yeah, we can't do it. We're going to go.
How much of a result do you think it is? The lads, they're celebrating like they've won the
league.
league.
Yeah.
To be fair to the Ange, they had the right goal.
Great game.
Son's missed big chances there for me.
You play against City, if you create 4 or 5 good chances and you don't score them.
Missed big chances, Son. The last one there, I feel he's got to do more, but I don't think he's got to give or take a chance at that.
I know what you mean,
I just think he was too wooden going in. He never enticed the keeper in. He never made a good enough angle to maybe dink him.
I think he's ran that way and gone that. So he's ran that way trying to make that bigger, and he's ran that way. The Cat has actually threw his leg out before Son's hit the ball. So the Cat's just read him. He's gone that way. The Cat's flew his leg out, and Son's gone for the bottom left.
He's one of them. He's
methodic.
I know he scored some top inners and that, but he's bottom corner all the time.
Yeah,
both feet.
Yeah, he's hard, but he's big pit.
Get on the angle and bottom corner.
The Cat's read him, made a great save. That's what it is.
This is a dynasty now, though, isn't it? It's a dynasty, Peps.
Yeah, it is.
So Liverpool thought that the red tide was turning with Klopp coming back in, and Pep just extinguished it, hasn't he?
It is, but it's
no one will even remember Klopp, actually. They won't even remember.
Fuck off,
They won't even speak about him. They won't.
Fuck off.
It's like Wenger tonight, where he just talking about Fergie, and none of you mentioned Wenger. He'll be the same about Klopp. No one will talk about him, because Guardiola's just come here and absolutely dominated. There's going to be 4 titles in for 4 years.
Legacy,
in the Premier
absolute
League.
legacy,
That's obscene.
It's ridiculous. It is, but
no matter what you level at them in terms of they spent this and the charges, they've still produced on the fucking park every Saturday.
But again, as you said the other week, you're judged by the players you've got at your disposal. So Pep's had the best players at his disposal, whether it's been through the academy, whether it's been through spending money.
They've been the best team to watch, and they've won the most games. The most entertaining to watch.
They're not. Arsenal more entertaining.
I'd disagree on the most entertaining. In the big games.
Arsenal have been better this year, I'll give you that.
That's what I'm talking about.
I'll give you that this year, but I'm saying, over Pep's tenure, they've been the best team in the Premier League to watch.
I'd argue they're the most fucking boring
Who is this now?
Watch.
I've never even seen her. Who's she? Who's she pulling all mad faces on the sky here?
It's got to be Spanish.
I think, is she the... That voice was put on, innit?
Oh, no, fair enough. It's a good question. She's asked a solid question there.
I know, but she's...
I like her tone as well.
That's a great shot, isn't it, when you see all the fans behind.
Go for the piss.
I've never seen her before, though. So
Natalie Pike, is it?
No, she's terrible, lad. She's crap. To be fair to her, I don't mind her. She's got good composure in the pocket there. In front of the away fans there.
Movement's good.
Yeah, he's getting such sight of Rodri.
Yeah, I like it. Do you know what I like? I like the way she presents her words. I've got a lot of time for it. I don't know who she is, but I like her. Like she's
Fucking hell. There must be 7%.
They are 7%. But the way she delivers a question, they've got a bit of like pump in them, bit of punch. Like she's thought about what she's doing. There he is there, see the clapper there on the left?
Yeah, man.
They call him Pep's fluffer.
Really?
Yeah, they do.
Fluffer?
Yeah. Fluffer, yeah. You ever heard in the porn industry? before the male actors or whatever go on set with the women, they have somebody who gets the dick hard.
No way.
And they're called the fluffer. That's their job. They have to like tap the dick till they get an hard on, and then they go on set and obviously part the because in the you don't hear the equal pay people arguing for this, but in the porn industry, the women get like massively overpaid compared to the men, as you would expect. But the men have a fluffer who has to get them out before. We like get them aroused, and then they go in. And then when I went to Coolmore and the horse racing, it's the same in the stallion world.
Yeah.
They have this mare in that must be dead fit, so they've got to blast whatever horse they want them to do. So they get them on this mare. The stallion's like that, and then they just slide this other mare, and they get up the other mare and get it pregnant. They do like 300 covers a year.
Madness.
2 a day.
Yeah.
The horse gets wheeled in and thinks it's on Cindy Crawford, and then next minute Beth Ditto. Just like,
Fucking hell, Gaz is there?
Fucking hell.
I played golf on Sunday with I don't think you spoke to him, Tom Sweeney. Have you played with him at Eighton?
Yeah.
Races pigeons.
Does he? Yeah.
So you're telling me around the as we were walking the course playing our game like about it, and I was just fucking it blew my mind.
Gary O'Connor,
Like,
he was a big pigeon racer. Big Dunk's a big pigeon racer.
Yeah, how they train them, and so they'll cart them off. So for this particular race, they're taking them to like somewhere in the southwest of France. So I was like, what do they do? Like go down the fucking track or something? He was like, no. They're all checked. He said, they'll come and get picked up in a van here, brought to this destination in the southwest of France.
And let go.
And they just let go and they just fly home.
Yeah.
Like straight home. I'm like, how many of them make it back? Like, how long will it take? No, they'll all come here as quick as it, as quick as it. And I was like, how? They've never left fucking. They've never left. The furthest they've been is Cheltenham.
It's to do with the magnetic fields in the earth. There's something with this. Not just pigeons. There's like, when there's fucking all kinds of birds who go south for the winter and all that and come back to the exact same spot and all.
Yeah,
it's to do with the magnetic field.
So how long does it take them to get from the south of France back to Liverpool?
I don't know.
Ryanair flight 2.5 hours.
How the fucking hell have we gone from talking about the best footy team in the Premier League era?
Elite
sport.
sport.
Really racing pigeons.
Elite sport.
Is Basil into it? I'm sure Wayne Rooney's into his pigeon.
Elite sport.
Big Dunk was a pigeon man. They shouldn't really put that up, should they? 6 goals in 32 appearances for Man City. Yeah, keep that stat down.
That's so harsh. He could have been the best striker ever at City. It's just so harsh on him.
No.
Yeah. He could have been
so biased, you know.
Not biased. He was outrageous. His left peg was arguably. I mean, Robbie Fowler's the best left peg I've ever seen. I reckon
he
second.
on the pitch enough to even have this conversation.
He was for Liverpool.
He didn't play anywhere near enough to even have a conversation about him.
I reckon he did.
He missed far too many games.
He did miss far too many games through injury.
Far too many games.
What I'm saying.
So you can't be considered unless you play enough games to get yourself over the threshold. Like these little flash in the pan people.
Nah,
2 seasons and little good season here. You're talking about him as if he's been creme de la month. Never won a title at Liverpool. Came close with Sterling. He was in that side. Suarez, Sturridge and Sterling, weren't it?
Sturridge won a title at Liverpool?
No,
he never.
Liverpool only won 1.
Yeah, no, I'm just thinking that he was gone the season before.
Came close. Was he in the team when you finished second? When you was it Crystal Palace?
No, it was Chelsea.
Going to slip, yeah. Sorry, but I remember he was in the side.
Yeah, he was in that.
I think was he with Suarez?
Yeah.
Anyone who plays with Suarez is going to play well. I'm telling you. And Sturridge, good player, very talented kid. Playing with the Suarez buys Sturridge another couple of yards because they're more worried about.
Playing with Gerrard and Suarez, don't forget.
And Gerrard, you know what I mean? So I just don't think, like at Chelsea, I don't think Sturridge done great. At City, he was a young kid, so it wasn't really his. But at Liverpool, which you would have to say was Premier club for him, that was where he done his best.
Yeah.
I don't think he played enough games, Cam. I don't think he started enough games and was like Suarez was dominant 90 minutes. I don't think Sturridge was. Sterling was better at Liverpool than Sturridge for me.
No, not for me. I watched Liverpool become how Sturridge was. You're right, didn't play enough games, wasn't fit enough.
But when he played,
he was phenomenal.
Was he? Yeah.
Phenomenal. Like you've never seen a left foot like it. His goal in the UEFA Cup final. We got beat 3-2 outside the foot of the box, bends it round in the bottom. Oh my God.
Yeah, he's a match winner. He's capable of magic, like rocket shots in his boots.
His goal against Everton.
I just don't think he'd done enough in between that. I don't think there was enough done in terms of weight of games played, a minute and work rate within those games. Yeah, the odd, like there was because he's a maverick, he's a mercurial talent, and he's got thunder in his boots. But I just think when you're talking about the way he is, I'm like, he just hasn't done enough for me. There's not enough.
No, I know what you're saying, but there's a lot of players like that. But I'm saying when he did produce, he fucking produced.
Yeah, but like, would you say Sturridge is better than Matt Letizia?
No.
Do you know what I mean? Which I don't have
Matt,
you on
Matt,
that.
Matt was a
big weekend of sport.
The type of players, obviously left foot, right foot.
Big weekend of sport, lads. Got the
PJ, I'll be
PGA coming
tuning
up.
into it because I've got the golf bug heavy at the minute. I'm playing tomorrow.
Got the final day on Sunday. The Premier League race for the title, but then it just flashed up the Women's Super League race for the title on the Saturday.
God, we'll have to.
Who's in the race for the title?
I've not got a fucking
For the women?
clue.
Anyone know?
Not got a clue.
No.
I don't listen to women's.
It'll be Chelsea, won't it?
City West Ham will be on the telly. You forget how good West Ham are. Like, they've got some really good players, you know.
No.
Bowen, Paqueta, Kudus, they can cause trouble.
Oh yeah, they can, yeah, but I just think City's going to have too much.
I think he'll have too much. I don't think he'll turn up West Ham.
If it was at West Ham, would it be a different proposition?
No.
I don't think so.
No. I think
Maybe
City will
because it's Moyes' last game and they might want to go out on a charge.
Yeah,
But I think West Ham beating Luton at home last week after being 1-0 down at half-time and getting booed off and giving Moyes the good send-off, I think they'll have a week on the beach this week in training. It'll be dead light. Moyes will want to be.
That's what you're seeing. With
it'll be like, let's see what happens. But I don't think there'll be. I think last week, if they'd lost at home last week, I think West Ham might have wanted to send Moyes off with a bit of a spring. You know,
yeah, you're seeing that with. You know what? You've seen Liverpool players last week on Instagram posting pictures in Barcelona and posting pictures in Disneyland and all. So they had a bit of time off before the game, and you're seeing that. You see Liverpool's game. They just didn't look. They just like. They had half a foot on Dubai fucking Marina yesterday. So I think that West Ham will be the same. They just the mind's not fully on that game.
And at that level, lads,
it's the very fine margin.
City are fractions. Now, the problem you would have is, would City get nervous and shit the bed? And you can see from the reaction here how much it meant to them. But I think next week is going to be, I think they're just they're in that zone.
But we said this.
By the way, they've ride the lot tonight, so there will be chances for West Ham.
There will be, but we said this 6-7 weeks ago. City will and can go on a run of 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 games without dropping a single point to win the league, and they have done.
Which is what I fucking was telling you. So I was like, they're fucking the best team we've seen. These are the best team we've seen.
No, I did have Arsenal just edging City, and they still can. They might, but I don't think so.
Just fucking accept defeat. Everton will lose to Arsenal, right? So Arsenal go and win, and Manchester City will beat West Ham. Strange things happen. You never know, but that's how I see it. And the only thing is, if City draw, then I just can't see West Ham.
But you know what? If you look at
even if West Ham were highly motivated, I can't see West Ham. That's an awesome City team. There's no weakness in it. Where's the weakness?
But even if you look at City 2022, last game of the season, playing Aston Villa, 2-0 down with 20 minutes to go.
Hang on a minute. The City fans here who are tuning in will be going, this isn't over. Fucking I played in the classic City. They nearly fucked it up and I'd been sent off on the 60th minute. Classic City. Something what Murphy's Law, whatever will go wrong can go wrong. So the City fans aren't like Liverpool fans. They're not as obnoxious and as arrogant as you in terms of you think it's yours even when a ball hasn't been kicked. They're the opposite. They'll be thinking, we'll somehow find a way of fucking this up next week.
No, I don't
That's
think
why
so.
you think we're not really here. We're like the team is like they can't believe the situation they're in. City fans, I swear to you, and especially after the Aguero and if City fans will be thinking next week, Wigan in the cup final. City lost it, right? Yeah. City fans next week will be going, oh, we can't get too complacent here because it's fucking classic City.
But Pep won't let the team, as I'm saying.
Of course he won't.
Pep won't
but
let
I'm
the team
saying
do
to you,
that.
the Manchester City fan base will not be like the Liverpool fan base will be going, we're going to fuck them. They're getting fucked. They'll be mega complacent, right? City's fan base will not, trust me, because of what's gone on in the past, the years of heartache. They'll be going, fucking David Moyes last game for fucking West Ham. he's a defensive minded coach. He'll sit to counter attackers. They've got some good players, like you said, Kudos, Bowen, Antonio, which can be a danger for a high line team like City. So I'm telling you, this will be a tough week for the Manchester City fans. I think if they win this, which I expect them to do, I think it'll be an easier week from this to the cup final, because I think they'll fuck Man United. But Man United are dangerous games at them, based on Man United's threat on the counter-attack. It's a derby.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a tough week. It's a couple of weeks for the City fans, because they're going to be shitting themselves all week to get the job done. And then they're going to be like complacent because they got the job done. But man, you could throw a fucking spanner in the works like those, because you've seen in the Etihad, Rashford, Ghana, Man United can be shit, but perform against Liverpool and certainly find a performance against City.
Yeah. I don't know, that's one thing that's United's best game all season against us. Everton's best game all season against us. So it's Everton's best game all season.
Because they fucking hate us.
So that's why it's fucking just plain normally.
Isn't it weird how you save your best stuff, your best fighting for the people you don't like? Isn't that fucking weird? That when you feel like having a fight, you go, I want to say this. I don't really mind him, but see this cunt, I fucking don't like him. So that's no one likes Liverpool. Man United hate Liverpool. Everton hate Liverpool.
Yeah,
right? Not all of us, but but Everton don't like Liverpool. Liverpool, by the way, are the same about Man United, and the same about Man City now, and the same about Real Madrid, because they're the only three teams that have got your numbers.
Yeah, I know, but it's just one of them things with City where, as I said before, they were 2-0 down with 20 minutes to go against Villa, and all Liverpool needed was a draw in that game for us to win the league, and they come back and won 3-2. That's Pep's City team is they don't know when to beat. So even if they get and beat 1-0 next week,
but isn't that what the great teams do?
That's what I'm saying. Even if they get and beat 1-0, they can still. It's like it's
Fergie time.
Yeah, it's fucking hell.
Isn't that what his teams did?
It's Alonso time this year, isn't it?
Well, Alonso time this year, but I'm saying, isn't that what great teams do? They don't
stop
beat.
till the 90th.
They find a way of not getting beat. You know, turning a defeat into a draw, turning a draw into a victory. That's what great teams do. Liverpool, let's be honest, have been brilliant under Klopp, but they'll not be remembered. No one will remember them. And the reason they won't remember them is they didn't win. This City team is a dynasty. Klopp's won everything. But this City team is a dynasty.
Yeah.
With a big, massive asterisk.
Last year.
Klopp's come up against, arguably.
Oh, we have an asterisk now?
Yeah, we have.
So are we having them? So if we have an asterisk for this, we have to have one for your win under the COVID regime. Under the COVID rules. No fans in.
If anything, it was harder.
Okay, no.
Listen, no fans in.
Okay.
No fans in.
Yeah, no one had fans in.
If Liverpool lost,
it's easier without fans in, trust me.
Liverpool were 25 points clear when COVID hit.
Every team had no fans in, so the playing field was level.
No, not even that. That's not even the argument.
So there's no asterisk.
That's not even the argument. Not even the argument. The argument is Liverpool lost when COVID hit. Listen. When COVID hit, if Liverpool lost every single game after that, they still win the league by 1 point.
We have to listen to Studgies. Fuck
off. Look, his fucking earrings. His earrings rattling.
He's one of the best players ever. We need to listen to him.
One of the best left foots I've ever seen, I said, yeah. No. Is that hairline like...
Has he been on the chassis here, Richards? Get on his mouth, lad. He's on the carries or what? What's this?
On his hands?
Lad, get on him.
Look at his hands.
He's on something. Lad, he's on something.
He's been in the Dortmund then with Carragher, hasn't he?
Lad, he's on the carries here.
Look at his mouth.
Swear to you, lad, he's proper getting here, you know, get on it.
His hand on the mic as well, watch it.
I think the moment might have got a bit too much for him.
Yeah, it's a look at it.
Is this just me or?
No, look.
Oh, he's twitchy today, no, it's mad.
He's swaying as well, like.
Nah, he'll just laugh now and get away with it.
And then an actual cup final for Manchester City as they take on Manchester United. They could be following up and look likely to follow up a treble with a double.
And it's a shit season.
It's ridiculous. I think Daniel summed it up perfectly well there. They're just relentless.
You're like a shit James Bond.
Confident, tactically astute, know exactly what they want.
Mad colour combo, isn't it? Brown and grey.
And with the collar underneath that's, I don't know. Not having that.
Man, this freak, Josh.
Look at the players who they've lost in the history as well. It's sort of how they managed to redevelop a new team, play a certain...
Is that a bot? We got our first bot in the chat room.
I don't think you're...
No, to be fair, he's grown
Kick his
on me.
ass out
He's
now.
grown on me, Micah. He's grown on me. He's getting better. You can see he's trying to get better. I'm not sure about his gear. weird colour tone and widgets on that. That's a strange combo.
It's the collar underneath.
It's hard though next to Redknapp because no matter what you say about him, he fucking dresses well, doesn't he?
Oh, he's terribly good. Look at him.
He gets the fucking whistle and flute, doesn't he, Redknapp? He's a good suit wearer to be fair to.
Yeah, Mika's it's just a bit odd, doesn't it? It doesn't look like it's
But
fitting.
it looks. I know it's meant to be short on him, but that's the style of it.
Looks like it's made of like neoprene or like
Yeah, it does, yeah.
Paper mache.
looks like it's like.
Yeah.
Do you know what? I'm actually the only thing that shocked me here is Kelly Cates is turquoise mach.
That's Kelly Gates is fine. She's
But the turquoise mach is like who goes and buys one of them?
yeah. It's Kelly Gates.
Fucking hell. Do you know what? I didn't even notice that the entire time.
Turquoise mach. She's changing to the turquoise mach. I'm like, but do you know what?
It's probably to
You
like
sound like birds.
throw a bit more colour on the
See
panel.
there. See that tackle there. You had to go through him.
This one as well,
That's
but because he's had a yellow.
You don't know why he ran with his hands up.
And then he
like
gets
that.
this.
That's
then
Because
he
you had a
gets the
yellow.
shepherd.
You had a yellow.
I know, but like he stopped himself, like keep running in a straight line.
Well, he's
Yeah,
scared
no.
to get that if he bites, he's getting sent off, isn't he?
I think Romero's at fault.
I think this tackle here, watch, go through him.
Romero
Yeah.
should
Yeah,
win
yeah.
that. Right, against Phil Foden, you
No,
centre
but
half's got to
Look,
win
gets
this.
him and he slows
Lads,
down.
hang on a minute. Look at Romero again. Watch Romero the whole way, 17 there. Look how late he is. He doesn't pick Haaland. Watch, he runs past him. Why are you running past him?
He centre half,
Oh,
ball
Rodri.
watch.
Rodri. He went
Yeah,
to
he's watching the
Rodri.
ball.
He centre half, but watching the ball.
But if you're... No, what happens is he should win that tackle, right?
Yeah.
The next thing that happens is he's running back in. He should go, who scores goals for this team? Haaland. And he runs past Haaland because Rodri runs in. And Haaland ends up getting a tap in. If he'd have just stayed with Haaland... By the way, Rodri might have got a chance, but Rodri's less likely to score than Haaland.
Yeah,
Romero should win the tackle with Foden. Did you see Romero at the end of the game with fucking Guardiola going
laughing.
over smiling?
Laughing.
Gets a
Romero-
fuck. Yeah, gets a fuck for me for that.
Yeah. Want to sign for City.
Yeah.
Couldn't nail Foden there, doesn't nail them. There's loads of fucking jags out there.
Yeah.
Argentinian World
If he
Cup.
nail, it's but that could be you could be right. If he nails Foden, Pep tells him to get a fuck. I'm not signing for us.
You know, that
It
players work,
does.
players work
It's,
like
yeah,
that.
it does
Yeah.
work like that.
Like,
But
Not even
Bentancur
that
can't
one.
because you're on a yellow
Yeah,
sheet.
you're not. You can't. You're not.
Now
Now watch Romero. Look, he's gone past
he's
Haaland.
left
They're
Haaland.
all-
He's actually just left him.
They're
Yeah.
all just ball watching.
Yeah.
Haaland taps it in. Players, even at this level, the best players ball watch. They travel to the ball and they go to the ball.
Yeah, it's right. Cause no matter how
When you
much you
step into
talk.
the coaching side, you realise how counterintuitive it is to move in the correct position from when you were a player. Because when you're a player, you think, oh no, I need to go here. When you're a coach, you're like, no, if you go there, the ball's
That
not
can
gonna
happen
The
there.
ball's not coming. This is going.
Yeah.
And then you go, fuck me if I'd have known that as a player. Like I was a good player. I'd have been such a fucking good player if I'd, even better player if I'd have known what I know now about
The game.
positioning and where you need to be.
So do you think that could be a good thing then? If you know you've done your coaching badges and done all your coaching, do you think the kids at youth level maybe should do what the coaching lessons what you've done? Because as you just said then, if you've had your coaching lessons, done all your badges, your pro license and that, if you knew what you knew now back when you was 19, you'd be a much better player. Should the kids at academies and that be taught what you've been taught after you've left?
But they won't be because most people who play in academies don't have the experience that we have.
No,
They
but
have a different type of experience. So it's like playing chess.
I know, but
and
I'm
you go,
talking
"Do you
about
know what?
positioning.
There's a trillion different moves here. But like this is just the best moves. This is the position to be on the board. If you want to be on the board, this is where you need to be on the board. So you can be in all these different positions, but I'm telling you, it's tried on evidence. If you want to play in the Premier League, this is the way you need to be on the chessboard. If you're not on the chessboard, you're gonna lose the fucking game. And now what you've got is loads of people who are academics who are coming in, who've never played chess, who are going, yeah man, there's a billion different ways to play chess, and I'm going, yeah there is, but also this is where you need to be on the chessboard. So no matter how many fucking different ways you want to play and how many things you want to fucking talk about, which are all great and they all have, but this is where you need to be on the chessboard if you want to fucking win these chess games.
I know, yeah.
So it's a bit of both.
But I
Got
just
to
think.
score this, you know.
He's got to score. Told you.
Look, see, he's
All the options he's got
angled
there.
that way and gone that
Yeah.
way.
Lads, I'm telling you.
What? But the
Telling you,
keeper's
do you know
threw
what
his
that
leg
is? Do you know
out.
what that is? Asian persuasion. They haven't got.
Look at Pep.
They're not good enough. Like, it's going to sound mad and I'm going to get Xi Jinping and the Chinese going to try and like spam bot me and do
We'll
me
get
now.
kicked off TikTok.
So Rishi Sunak's after me, TikTok will be after me. The Asian babes just don't have the technical flair to do what we do. They're harder workers than us.
Yeah, they
They're
are.
more disciplined than us.
Yeah, they are.
Do you know what they aren't? As creative or as artistic as us.
Yeah.
They're just robotic. Monkey see, monkey do. They're robotic.
But do you see that? I listened to the there was a podcast that
They don't create players like us.
There was a podcast with some kid on it, from Stephen Bartlett one the other day. He stood this. He went over to Japan to see why.
Why does he say vibe all the time?
No.
He went over to Japan
Let's
to
hear
see.
what he's saying here.
Would Stud just scored that?
Guaranteed. Like that's his finish. So with Son here,
He'd have dinked him.
it's one of those where the goalkeeper has just done unreal.
Yeah.
Fair play to him. Like Son could make maybe one or two different choices in terms of where it could go, but in the end, the goalkeeper's patience to stay there,
Yeah.
to get low, and to make the saves, brilliant.
I think, just talking about the goalkeeper now, we've all been, as footballers, you think, even if you're on the bench, there's a chance I might come on right midfield or
Quiet.
because I played in midfield. Daniel could go
Any questions on the chat?
When you're a goalkeeper,
All dead now.
No, yeah, we've got 5 minutes.
you have to
Yeah.
try and help somebody that is number one. You know you're not going to be starting because Ederson is one of the best goalkeepers in the world. And you have to be ready. You know
I disagree with them both on this, and I'll have to secede to the fact that Redknapp's just waffling shit here to try and keep him vibes with the lads because he will play for Tottenham. But I'm saying Son's got to score
got
that.
to
If you're an
score.
elite level
Yeah.
fucking front player, he plays in the front three, whether he's on the right, in the centre, which he's been more this year. But if you're an elite level front player,
Clean
Josh,
through.
you're clean through there. You've been a
I'm
front player.
scoring,
I'm a centre mid. If you don't score that, you're fucking not sleeping tonight, are you?
No, not at all.
You're
But
fucking fuming.
it's the manner of the one-on-one though as
Dinkum.
well. Like it's the
Keeper
manner of
does
the
well, but
one-on-one.
the keeper
He's
shouldn't
got the
have a fucking
perfect
chance.
angle. No, the keeper shouldn't have a
You
chance.
should make the angle. The keeper shouldn't have a chance. And I'm telling you, it's that wooden fucking Asian. If I have a criticism of Son, the criticism is he fucking doesn't score goals he should score. He scores worldies, he scores in little spells, but the simple finishes that your good goal scorers score, he
yeah.
doesn't. Prime case of it there.
Congratulations on the win.
Look at that, his shoulders on him as well, on Kyle Walker.
Right, are we wrapping this up then? What do you
Yeah, I
reckon?
think that's it.
Yeah.
That's done for tonight, isn't it? Till we meet again.
It's been emotional.
Been a great game.
Good game. City, one hand on the trophy.
Got to be
Man
only
of the match. We haven't had a man of the match. Who are we saying it is?
Haaland for me.
Haaland.
Haaland.
some really good performances. I don't know, but I can't give it to Ortega. I've got to give it to Haaland.
I'm going to go Haaland as well, I think. 2 goals, decides the game. I know they were easy in terms of good chances
Just
for him
one
and a penalty, but
It's 2-0. It's
yeah, that's us. So I'm not sure what we're going to do. Maybe Championship playoff final, we'll do the next watch along. Maybe Women's FA Cup final just for the laugh, just for shits and giggles. We've got Women's Champions League final, they're not in it, Chelsea Hardy, but we could also have a laugh along at that instead of a watch along. And Champions League final,
could do, yeah.
possibly.
Definitely, yeah.
Real Madrid, Dortmund.
Yeah, be a good game.
Wembley.
What's your quick prediction on that? Who'd you fancy?
I know.
I know the strong favourites, Real, but
The big ones for the Europa League final be a cracking in Dublin.
yeah.
Europa League final, Atlanta against who have we got? Atlanta against Leverkusen.
Yeah.
Anyone got any hotel rooms? Anyone booked any
Alonso's-
hotel rooms?
no
Yeah,
one has.
Anybody
Surprised
booked
you
any
haven't.
hotel
I know,
rooms?
Full of
Why
scouts
anyway,
over
go
there,
on.
yeah, with
Full of
Leverkusen
scouts.
top.
All booked hotel rooms.
Right, is that it? Be done, chaps, for